bum 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 ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum ba 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 ba. Hello. I know I haven't streamed for a little bit, so I wanted to stream today. Hopefully I can stream a bit this weekend besides just today, but we'll see. Just things are super busy and we'll be out of town a little bit next week. So yeah, we just have like a bunch of work stuff, conferences and conventions and just random stuff. Some of it's good, some of it's kind of like meh, but yeah, the rest of the month is pretty crazy. So we figured, hey, let's at least stream today, because even though we'd like to stream this weekend and maybe later, the reality is I might not be able to stream till June. We'll see how it goes. At least know that the intention of streaming earlier is there. But yeah, let's get started. So I bought this game quite a while ago. It's basically a furry gay visual novel, you know. I think it's adult. So I tried to get the safe for work version, but as some of you may know, when I've tried to get safe for work versions before, sometimes they surprise me on stream. So hopefully that will not be the case this time, but we'll see. I think the main story is supposed to be relatively short, although since I'll be reading everything on stream, that's probably not true. We'll see. I think a lot of the estimates said about 5 hours total. So that would be what, 2 to 3 streams, because I usually tend to do them kind of short. Anyway, sorry. Let's start. Let's meet the cat boys. Bonjour, je suis cat boy. With heavy footsteps, I clamber up the staircase to my apartment, aching, out of breath, and downright exhausted. The fact that there's a little paw here is ridiculous. Just a little bit further. I take a step, another step, and even then another step. Okay. Eventually I run out of steps to take as I raise up my head out of an exhaustion-driven slump to see my apartment door before me. Some of this writing. With a sigh of relief, I drop my backpack to the floor and search for my keys. Where are they? I reach into my jeans to no avail. Probably still in my backpack, I guess. This side, how about this one? Yeah, here they are. Did we need this scene? No, we didn't. My recently rustled up keys in hand, I go to open the door, or at least attempt to. Right now, I can barely keep my eyes open. After a bit of fiddling, I open the door. To my surprise, doing so without scraping the key all over the place. I've been so tired ever since we finished the show. I don't know what's gotten into me. I stand there and close my eyes for a moment. They're too heavy to open, so for now I don't. Maybe I'm just stressing out over this for no good reason. Everyone else is probably still there, celebrating the awesome show we pulled off tonight, and I had to leave them all behind. Of course I wanted to stay, but hell, I'm about to collapse as it is. Staying longer wouldn't have been good for anyone. After all is said and done, I just won't be able to hang out with the rest of the guys. I feel like I'm letting them down, but seeing the excitement on everyone's faces warmed my heart. Even if I was really only stage crew, it was special. If only I wasn't so tired, I could fall asleep any moment now. I'm thankful in both mind and body that my bed is merely a few steps ahead of me. There's a cat man in your apartment. Huh? Who's there? What? It's a cat guy. I mean, I blink, trying to focus my tired eyes awake. Oh yeah, and this game is it's a Chinese game. So I think they're supposed to be like Chinese spirits or something. What the? Somehow in my room right now, there's some sort of tiger man sitting on my bed and reading one of my books. What's happening? Am I hallucinating? What the heck is this? Furry awakening is happening. I lose my grip around my backpack, letting it slip and hit the floor below with a thud. You're Liao. Is there something wrong? Are you able to see me? He talks. He did call me Liao. So does that mean he knows me? You, what are you? How rude of you to ask what I am. After all, I'm a guardian tiger of your family. Okay. You don't seem to recognize me, do you? He's a guardian tiger? Well, we do have a guardian tiger in my family. Actually, I should say guardian tigers. After all, I was born into a family of Jitong mediums serving goddess Mazu. Basically, my family runs their own temple. Hello! Hey, hello, 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 welcome, welcome. Today we have gay cats. I don't know how it's gonna go. Hopefully it's not too adult, but that's what we got. Despite that, I never expected to see a real guardian tiger. That's for sure. Like, I've seen a lot of tiger statues, but a living, speaking, and, well, muscular guardian tiger. How is this even possible? Aren't guardian tigers considered gods? Even if they exist, normal people can't just see them, right? Didn't you just say you come from a medium family? I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. I still can't get over that there's a paw at the end of every sentence. True, you couldn't see me before. How is it that you're able to distinguish me so suddenly? Such feats were quite beyond your level of spirit power. I'm just as confused as you are. I have to figure this out. Well, he said that I couldn't see him before. Does that mean he's been here this whole time? Now that I think about it, I did bring a small tiger statue with me from home. Could that be why he's here? Even if I was raised in a family of Jitong mediums, it's not like I've seen any spirits before. So if this is a for real guardian tiger, why exactly can I see him all of a sudden? Liao, do you not have that Aboriginal dance performance today? Aboriginal? Do you recall anything strange? What the fuck? Well, I don't know. The only thing I can think about is how tired I was after the show ended. That must have something to do with it, but I don't know what. Not that it matters anyway. This is a good thing. You can hear me, I can talk to you. There's no need to care about it further. You're a tiger dude living in his house. How can a guardian tiger be so careless? So you're a guardian tiger, right? The very one in the statue I brought here to Taipei? Correct. So does this mean... No. Sorry. No. Kira. Salte de ahí. Sorry. Basically, my cat has gotten obsessed with sitting on my computer tower, which at first I was like, well, she seems fine. She just kind of goes up there and sits. But earlier, she turned off my computer by accident because she was sitting on the power button. So, yeah. Anyway, so does that mean that you've been staying in my room this whole time? Ever since I moved to Taipei for college, I've been living alone in this small apartment, and I'm a student. So it's normal for me not to care much about my room, not to mention what I do in it. Then if this guy's been staying with me all this time, of course I've been here the whole time. I cannot travel far from my statue. That makes sense. I did put his statue on my bookshelf after all. He has no other choice but stick around here all the time. Wait, you would have seen that, right? What do you refer to? Oh God, already. I mean, so you watch everything I do at home? Oh, you mean that, correct? Of course I've seen such things. Not like this, please, not like this. There's no need to feel embarrassed. After all, I've been watching over you since you were a child. I've seen worse. So, does this mean everything I look at? Huh? Oh yes, you do have quite unusual taste. However, I suppose you won't find that kind of boyfriend in reality. Is he looking at furry stuff on his computer? Yeah, of course I know I can't find those. Hold on! You even know I like guys. What do you expect? I've seen every single file on your computer. Would you wish for me to list all of them? Oh God. Nope, no, that's perfectly fine, thank you. I'm just shocked. Regardless, regardless, it's quite wonderful to finally have someone who can channel spirits. It's been decades. I didn't expect to ever encounter one. Decades. Other people in my family have been able to see spirits as well. There was one in every generation of your family. However, we have lacked one for 2 generations now. We've been worried about the power being lost forever. I never believed it was actually possible to communicate with spirits. In the end, I guess all our rituals are more than just for show. Okay, so what makes me different? Well, you've had a decent amount of spirit power since you were a child, just not enough to discern us. However, that changed today. The guardian tiger leans in close and sniffs at me. His muscled form towers in front of me, with with that well-outlined body, as well as his soft, stripy fur. I'm sorry. My heart almost skips a beat. It appears as though someone caused a change in your spirit powers. But how? Liao, you don't suppose you have any ideas? Nope. The only thing is me being exhausted. But considering how much I was running around at the performance tonight, it's not like I shouldn't be tired anyway. And what's with this edgy sounding spirit power thing? What kind of bootleg shonen anime is this? Oh, no ideas. Forget about it then. At least you're not hurt. As I said, this is a good thing. For a supposed guardian tiger of my family, isn't he way too nonchalant about what happened to me? So you think there'll be any side effects to this? Doubtful, but I may need to observe you for a while longer. But fear not, as long as I'm here, you will be fine. How can you be so confident? Well, I am a god after all. In the unlikely case I cannot handle it, we can simply seek help from the city god or even the Holy Mother herself back at our temple. There's nothing those two couldn't handle. I guess that does sound impressive. Although many people despise the possessing ritual involved in contacting them. Regardless, even if you don't seem to be a fan of us, at least one can still ask for their blessing of safety. As for myself, after watching over you all these years, I am more than happy to be able to chat with you. Well, it's good to hear that he's happy to speak to me, although he seems a bit concerned about me. I wonder why people wouldn't want to be possessed. Could the tales of the Oracle's misfortune be true? Wait, what did you mean by saying I don't seem to be a fan? Hello, come in. Huh? Who'd come around this time of night? I didn't even hear them buzz the front door. I hope this isn't my neighbor coming to complain. I haven't been that noisy, have I? Half awake, I look toward the guardian tiger sitting on my bed. Wait a second, I've got to hide him. No one can see him, dumbass. I can't just have someone walking in here and seeing a real living, breathing tiger man. No one can see him. Wait, shouldn't I be the only person who can see him? Yes. I take a deep breath and look back at him. He doesn't seem to care what's behind the door or feel the need to hide himself. It seems I've worried over nothing. Was that anxiety quelled? My worry turns towards whatever is outside my door. Step, 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 step. Oh, it's another cat dude. With no other choice, I walk over and open the door with a satisfying click. The door swings open to reveal something. Someone standing before me. A hooded figure. Who are you? This can't be real. First that guardian tiger stalker, and now some door-knocking leopard? Clearly, my state of exhaustion has made me delirious. Who could he be? I can't really think of any leopard gods or monsters, not to mention his strange outfit. Was this design specifically? The fact that the snake on his chest is pointing towards, I was like, really? That's what y'all are doing? Okay. Actually, hold on. That reminds me of some of our costumes. What? Something. I don't know what he's saying. Something. What? Hello. Li Kulao. Hello. I guess I was on the right track. He must be an aboriginal spirit. That has to mean something different in China, right? Is it just they're indigenous people? I go inside. Okay. What? It takes me a second more than it should to realize he wants to enter my room. It is impolite of me to leave him waiting at the doorway, but... Oh, that's what you meant. But first, could you tell me what you are? Clouded leopard. Rukai. Okay, I think I'm starting to get where this is going. So are you a god? A god of the Rukai? Spirit. Clouded leopard spirit. Also, the ads will start in 50 seconds. Ganbatte, everybody. So you are here to... What? Let me bring many spirits to some... What? He looks around for a moment and then points to the leaflet on my bed. It's the schedule of today's performance. In other words, he brought spirits to watch our show. Our choreography was inspired by an Aboriginal funeral ceremony, but it's hard to believe that there were actual Aboriginal spirits watching us. The director would be over the moon if he knew. You can see. What? He points directly at my eyes with black pointed claws. Huh, so that's how beastmen fingers are. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, huh, those little pink paw pads are kind of cute. Oh my god. I helped, you see. So does that mean he's the one who awakened these spirit powers? But what for? You help. Help? So he awakened my powers because he wanted my help. Makes sense so far, but I have a bad feeling about this. So about this help you want, do I have to go anywhere? Wutai. What? That's really, really far away. Wait, Wutai is a real place? Oh my god, I sound so stupid. I only know of Wutai because of Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna shut up now. Putting that aside, but I saw in Final Fantasy VII, Wutai is Japan. Am I just dumb? Yes, okay. Putting that aside, Wutai came up in our research for the performance. If I remember right, it's where the Rukai people come from, which means that what he's saying checks out, but doesn't change the fact that Pingtung is on the complete opposite side of Taiwan. See, I had a feeling that this game was Taiwanese, but then it said it was Chinese. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into that whole debacle, but I was gonna shut the fuck up. And I don't even know what he wants me for. Why should I even think about going along with some spirit that just came knocking on my door? Ah, geez, why does he have to give me that look? Although he doesn't show much through that stern face of his. I think I let him down. I mean, he did go out of his way to awaken these powers, and after all that, I just refused him straight out. Hey you, be sure to remember that you never even asked before giving him those powers. Now you've barged into his house, and the first thing you've done is demand him to leave with you. Even for the standards of Aborigines, don't you think that's rude? A Han spirit. Where's this spirit you think of? I'm a genuine god. Is this basically a cultural clash, a cultural battle, I'm guessing? I've been standing here this whole time. Surely you saw, yes? Yet you still want to take my boy away without as much as a greeting. Okay. I thought I had seen the worst, but you Aborigine, you truly are appalling. I am not evil. Not evil, so you say. How do I know you're not just some demon in disguise? To me, you Aboriginal deities are not so different from demons. Wow, the racism is strong. This is my child, and I don't trust your words. You may leave. None of your business. It is my business, not yours. Are they gonna make out now? Welcome back from ads, everybody. All I know is that they don't like each other because they're from different areas or something. I don't know, racism, something. Oh my god, is it really? Well, I didn't know that clearly. You know what's even sadder? We're Buddhist. I will say we're Japanese Buddhist, not Chinese Buddhist, but still. Anyway, thank you for that information. I still don't know what they mean by Aborigine, because I thought that's what you call that tribe in Australia, but I'm guessing what they mean is indigenous? Okay, that makes me feel better that you had to look it up. I'm like, do people just know these facts off the top of their head? God damn. Well, they don't like each other. They're from different groups. I don't know. The leopard and tiger lock eyes, and apparently we're going to Wutai. Maybe. The tiger cracks his knuckles. Looks like he's rearing up for a fight. Then kiss. Whoa, wait. How did things end up with them trying to fight each other? Stop now. No fighting inside my room. The two men, well, cats, glare at each other whilst I stand between them. Where are you standing between them? Is it a sandwich? A kitty sandwich? I figure there's no way they'll hurt me, right? If they're really gonna fight, what else can I do? But aren't they spirits? I don't even know if I can touch them. What if they use some sort of spell or telekinetic powers to fight? Is there any point in getting between them at all? Wait, who the hell is calling me right now of all times? Okay, that's what I thought. It's just I've only heard aboriginal when it's in Australia. But yeah, okay, if it's indigenous, it makes a bit more sense. The ringtone had cut through the standoff, both turning around to look at me, watching closely to see what's going on. Trembling, I keep an eye on the two puffed up cats as I reach for my phone. Would they even know how phones work? I pick up the phone. It's Shu-Chi Senpai from dance club. Hello, Senpai? What's up? Hey, Liao, just calling to check up on you. You looked about ready to pass out before you left. We were kind of worried. You feeling better now? I wonder why they use Senpai when this is a Chinese game. It's kind of weird. Well, I figured you'd be hungry, so I got some food for you. Let's eat dinner tonight. What? Right now? If Senpai does come over, what will I do about these two big cats? It's probably safe to assume he can't see them. Okay, but your Senpai isn't a cat boy, so why would you talk to him? In which case, I'll just have to pretend I can't see them. If manga's taught me anything, this isn't gonna end well. Maybe it's that the translator was really into Japanese stuff, and that's why there's all these references, even though the game is not Japanese. But it'd be rude to refuse him. By the sound of it, he already bought dinner for us. On the other hand, why is he so concerned about me all of a sudden? I mean, sure, I've talked to him, but I wouldn't call us close. He really didn't need to buy dinner and check up on me. You on your own, Senpai? Huh? Yep. How far off are you? Heh, I'm actually downstairs, I see. What? See ya, coming up now. What the? That's a bit bold. Wait, Senpai! He hung up. Okay, I didn't expect him to already be here. What am I gonna do now? I glanced at the two clueless big cats next to me. Should I ask them to hide? How should I tell them? But since Senpai won't be able to see them, it should be okay. Crap, I need to at least close the door before he comes up. You left the door open? Tugging Leopard by the shoulder, I push him into the room. Oh, shutting the door behind him. Guys, just hold on a second. My Senpai is coming over, so please keep it down and stay quiet. Understood? Two big cats nod obediently. Okay, so what I need you to... Liao, I'm here. I brought you some Lao Mei. I figured you'd like it, yeah? Just a second, Senpai. I gulp and look back at the two big cats as I open the door. What the fuck? What the fuck? One order of dinner for Liao coming up. Eh? Huh? You're Shu-Chi Senpai? What happened to Senpai? This can't be right. Senpai's definitely human. The guy in front of me is about the same height and the same short and small build as Senpai, but I know for sure Senpai isn't a cat. If someone at school was a beast man, there'd be mayhem over it. Right, Liao, are you? Senpai, you look like... How did you... Liao, what's wrong? Why are you so confused? It can't be. Wait, you can see me now? What are you? Your aura. It's quite strange. So I'm not wrong. Senpai, you're a cat. No, I'm a leopard cat. Stupid. Even though the name ends with cat, I've got nothing to do with lowly house cats. Aren't they basically the same? Leopard cats are just as big as house cats after all. Oh please, I'm heaps bigger than some house cat. Putting me on the same level as a house cat is just humiliating. That's besides the point. Senpai, you clearly didn't look like that before. Nope, I've always looked like this. To most people, I'm no more than an ordinary student. But why can you suddenly see my real form? Also, those two behind you, I'm a guardian tiger serving Mazu, and I have watched over Liao ever since he was a child. I believe you would describe me as his childhood sweetheart, right? What? More like creepy stalker. Rukai clouded leopard. Liao, when did you start hanging out with these spirits? Just today. It all happened in a blink of an eye, and even you turned out to be one of them. No, I came to visit you today because I need to ask you a favor. Really? I never would have guessed. Do you know how valuable your ability is, Liao? I know this is abrupt, but you're the only one I can rely on. You're my only hope. Okay. All right, so what do you need exactly? I'm actually a guardian tiger of a small temple and... Meowly. You? A guardian tiger? Impossible. Whatever, I know it's weird. You don't need to tell me. Obi-Wan Kitty is correct. It may be rare to have a leopard cat as a guardian tiger, but I am. If you still question me, go ask my FURRY and not me. After all, it's not like I signed up for this. Going back to the point, our temple is now being abandoned. If no one takes care of my temple, my FURRY will. By then I'll be forced out, made to live like some stray cat. I don't want that to happen. So Liao, can you help me restore the temple, please? What the fuck? If you want any compensation, I'll do whatever you want. Wait, stray cat, I thought you weren't a cat. That's not the point here. You can't have him. Liao lives under my care. There's no reason for him to serve in any other temple. If he must, he may help you, but Liao still has to return home. Wait, when did I ever decide to go home? If you can help me. Liao, please, can you lend me your hand? I beg you. I've gone through a lot to find you, and perhaps for hundreds of years, no one else with your ability will appear, let alone in time to save my temple. So your temple is in Miaoli, right? Well, as great as it sounds, reviving a temple is easier said than done. Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to gay cat time. Liao, go to Wutai. I know, Miaoli, I can't... If that's a real place, I'm sure that I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's still funny. He can see because of me. Hey, Ping Tong is still a lot further away. Plead however you want, but it's Liao's power. He can do whatever he wishes with it. God, this is like a cat harem, so quickly too. No me, no talking. All of you. Just listen to me. All three of the big cats stopped, their eyes fixed on me. I don't want to go to Miaoli, Ping Tong, or back home. I just want to study hard, dance, spend time with friends, graduate, and finally get a city job. I noticed that he didn't say partner or girlfriend or anything, so that's good. I don't want to get involved with any of this, please. But Liao, you have a rare gift. Nobody wants that, jeez. I never asked for it. You can't just force me to do what you want. Yeah, right? Wait, that's the thing. I keep trying to figure out, is this game set in China or Taiwan or both? You can tell that I don't know that region at all, honestly. Liao, calm down. We can talk about it later. I won't make any promises. Well, you heard it. That's it for today. As for now, please leave. I stay. What? Won't give up. You're quite the stubborn one. Then I'll stay too. All right, there are your possible cat boyfriends. Huh? If he gets to stay, I do too. It's only fair. After all, whoever wins Liao gets his help, right? Wait, I never promised that. In short, we're all uninvited. So Liao, want to eat dinner together? Disregarding my protest, Senpai makes himself at home, plopping himself down at my table, digging into his plastic bag, and taking out the lo mein, ready to eat it like he owns the place. I know, I like the leopard cat too, actually. I think he was I think he was the one I thought was the cutest, just from the character designs too. Please stop bothering me. Unable to hold myself back, I shouted out in frustration. Hey, quiet down! What time do you think it is? My neighbor's ground-shaking roar thunders through the walls. Crap. Liao, I should inform you that people cannot hear us talking. To them, it would be no different than you talking to yourself. If you're excessively loud, they may end up believing you to be some lunatic. You don't have to tell me that part. Regardless, you can see how tiny my room is. All of you can't stay here, even if you tried. There's no changing my mind on this, so please, can you all leave me alone? Even if you are all adorable beastmen, you can't. I let my secret out. Please don't notice, please don't notice. Liao, I know what you want to say, but you may not give in just because of your unique tastes. Furthermore, I am here and I will not let them disturb you. But Liao, even if you don't want to, you'll still see me at dance club tomorrow. There's no way you can just quit the club to avoid me, right? Damn it, Senpai's right. I love going to dance club and it means so much to me. There's no way I'd leave just to avoid him and he knows it. Senpai, you're so cunning. Heh, not really. That's not a compliment. Alrighty, since the owl will see me anyways, it won't make a difference if I stay here. That's not how it works. You can still go home, and I still can't fit this many people in my room. That guardian tiger is definitely not going anywhere, and I don't see that leopard guy leaving anytime soon, right? It would just be unfair if I didn't get to live with you two. Oh my god. What do you mean by live with me? And other people can see you. What would people think if you suddenly started living here? Find boxes for all of them. They are cats. That would be so funny if he's like, here's a box for each of you. You can probably fit in them even though they're small. Get into the box. You can just say we're in a relationship. No way. Granted, within the club, it's no secret that me and Senpai are gay. Wow, I'm surprised. Senpai himself is quite the charmer and cute to boot. His potential suitors alone could fill a whole classroom. Still, I don't want to get into a relationship all of a sudden. It's not like I really have feelings for him or anything. Well, there'll be no problem as long as we don't go home together. We have different class schedules as well. Or you could even just tell people you're seeing me home. See, it'll be fine. Even so, no way. Okay, let's go about this another way. If this leopard guy leaves, Senpai wouldn't have a reason to stay. Let's ask him instead. Sleepy as hell, but I read BL again. Hey, Mikro. This is a furry BL. I thought you'd be here sooner. But I know you were watching One Piece, so. Oh no! Okay, hold on. Let me do posture check first. I did have to drink water, though. This time I made sure to get water before I started the stream for once. Okay. Mr. Clouded Leopard, do you really have to stay? Could you please? I stay. I stay. Could you please listen to me? I will not leave you to anyone else. I can tell I'm blushing right now. Does this guy even know what he's saying? How did he get so fluent all of a sudden? It's just that at the moment, no matter what, I can't fit all three of you into this room. Not a problem. Of course, it's a problem. Liao, did you forget they're spirits? They don't need to take up any real space. Even if you can feel them, it's not like it's gonna get crowded. They could just float in the air or stay inside the desk or something. There's no way I will stay inside a desk. I am a god after all. I have my pride. Why do you want them to stay? So I have a reason to stay with you. Senpai, you have no shame. Ha, not really. Again, that is not a compliment. I just want to stay with you, Liao. Please don't be so mean to me. I came all the way to visit you. If you're still unsatisfied, it's not like I can't compensate you with my body. Oh my fucking god. You know, you're so right. The pride pun would have been better with a lion. I don't even know if there is a lion in this game. I don't think so. I thought there was, but maybe I'm wrong. I do have a similar game that I haven't played yet, which is like Furry Boys, but Knights or something. So maybe I'm thinking of that one. You don't have to do that. I don't care. Regardless, I'm exhausted and actually need to take a shower. I'll deal with this later. Enough is enough. I rush into the bathroom, slam the door, and turn on the shower. Oh god. Remember at the beginning when I told you all that I downloaded the Safe for Work version of the game? Let's hope that I was right. What's wrong with these guys? I mean, beastmen are cute, but to have a bunch of them pop into my life all at once, it's just too much for me to deal with right now. Trying to calm myself, once again, I close my eyes for a moment. The warm water flows over me, consoling my mind and soothing my drained body. I can't say I haven't thought about it before, about beastmen being real, about having one close to me. Who would have thought? Perhaps somewhere out there, even if only for a day, someone would do just about anything to be me right now. Yep. I mean, not me. They're not girls, but I'm still entertained. But things are never that easy. Putting the two that want my help aside, the guardian tiger, has he really been with me ever since I was born? I have no reason not to believe him, but if I did keep him around, would I ever truly be free from my family? The whole reason I came to Taipei, and the whole reason I started college was to get away from all that, and dancing is just a big waste of time to them. Hello, little cat. Hi, hi. If I went back home now... Wait, Yayu, have you played this game? Why do you recognize what game this is? You're being sus, yeah, you. Come on, what year is this? Who wants to be a Jitong? Now that I think about it, the other two options aren't much better. Restoring Senpai's temple means being in charge of it. Otherwise, how would you draw people in? Knocking on doors with a fancy pamphlet asking, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Tigers? That's awesome. Because one of my VTuber friends invited us to play it. Likely story, yeah, you. And I was voicing the MC. Oh my god. I feel like that would be funny if I had other people come in to voice people in one of these games. I have the Nekopara games too. And I have the Sakura games, and you know, I'll stop talking now. And then there's the other one asking me to move to Wutai. Sure, it's not as stale as being some temple priest, but the thought of living by myself in some tribe in rural Pingtung, I have things I want to do with my life. I want to help them, but it's not like I can just up and agree to change my life for these guys. No, I have to get rid of them by any means necessary, even if they are adorable beastmen. With the warm water having helped collect my thoughts, I finally decided to kick them out. I hate the tiger one, that's all I'm gonna say. Interesting. I wonder why. I mean, I am leaning towards Senpai first, Wutai person second, and the tiger guy I don't really have many feelings about. But when I get out of the shower, I realize I've made a massive mistake. I forgot to bring a change of clothes. Likely story. Normally, being the only one in the apartment, I can just walk out naked and get them whenever I want. Es que él es muy judgy. Eso no me sorprende. He seems kind of more conservative-ish in some ways. But right now, with the three of them waiting in my room, that is no longer an option. Well, the tiger guy has seen you naked every day, so the tiger, exactly. The tiger may have seen my naked body before, but I can't say the same about the other two. You say shy, but I would feel the same way. I would also, but I would just put my towel on and be like, okay, I'll just grab my clothes. He has a towel right there. I briefly considered the clothes I wore today. They're all damp and sweaty. I just had a shower, so no thanks. How am I gonna do this? Use a towel. Are you stupid? Senpai. Without any other options, I shout through the door for help. Liao, you okay? Yeah, just forgot to bring some clothes in. Can you go grab them for me? Honestly, just grab anything from my closet. I'll sort it out from there. Closet, let me see. Where is it? I wait for a while, but Senpai doesn't respond. All I can hear is him vaguely humming along. Senpai, you found it yet? Nope, can't find it. How can you not find it? There's only one closet in my room. I really can't find it, Liao. Why don't you just come out? We're all guys here. We'd only end up seeing a glimpse at most. There's no way he can't find it. He's absolutely messing with me. Senpai is totally a brat. I think that's why I like him. Senpai, stop teasing me, please. I just need you to bring me some clothes. Well, Liao, I really can't find anything at all, but maybe if you agree to let me stay, I'll have more time to take a careful look around. Damn it. I know you're doing this on purpose, Senpai. What? Nah, I was just saying, since you have to wait anyway, why don't you just think about... Hey, what are you doing? I'm only messing with him. I'll help in a second. What's going on? Oh no, ad break. Hopefully there's no special scene during the ad break. I stand around thoroughly confused as the bathroom door opens suddenly, revealing Leopard holding a pair of my shorts. What? I thought the door was locked. I hide behind it quickly, carefully taking the shorts from Leopard without exposing any of my bare skin to the three big cats in the other room. Wait, let me give them a sad face. Sad face. Okay. After handing me my shorts, he leaves. I shut the door firmly behind him and slump against it, my heart pounding as I slide to the floor. Didn't he just see my naked body? Who the heck would just fling the bathroom door wide open to pass clothes to someone inside? Wouldn't it render the whole bring me clothes because I can't go out thing utterly pointless? Seeing me didn't even faze him in the slightest. Is it because he's a spirit and he doesn't care? Seems plausible. Well, even if he was a bit forward about it, at least he got me out of that situation. I look at my shorts helplessly. No shirt, but that'll have to do. It's better than going out naked, I guess. I put on the shorts and head out of the bathroom. Oh my god, they're so... welcome back, everybody, from ad break. Basically, the snow leopard guy just shoved the door open, handed him some shorts, and walked out, and he got very flustered. Senpai is just still being a little jerk. Hey, sorry, Liao. I was just joking about all that. I was just about to get your clothes for you. Ignoring Senpai, I take a shirt from the closet. I usually only wear shorts in here, but... Excuse me. Naturally, I couldn't do so in front of them. Liao, are you angry at me? I'm sorry, I didn't. Yes, the leopards are very cute. Not really, I'm just tired. I was already exhausted when I came back, not to mention all the trouble you three gave me. I could use some sleep right now. Hey, but you still haven't had any food yet. Senpai raised his half-eaten bowl of stew. He really wants me to use the same pair of chopsticks. That's like an indirect kiss. This stuff is so stupid when people say that. I don't really care for it at the moment. Aw, but I brought it for you. It's so stupid. Enough. Will you just let the boy sleep? Quit annoying him or he will kick you out for real. Silence. Oh, clouded leopard. No, the clouded, but he's also, isn't he a snow leopard? You know what? I'm just gonna deal. I got it. Then Liao, why don't we sleep together? Unlike them, I do have a physical body that can't float around in the air. Senpai, I still don't know what's going on with you. Before I awakened, you were just an ordinary guy. And now all of a sudden you're like this. Yeah, that's true. Leopards are cute. Also, that's the thing. I was thinking that Senpai was an ocelot originally, but maybe not? Well, as you said, it was caused by your awakening. After all, I'm just possessing Yanshu Chi right now. No wonder I found your scent strange. So you're not actually Yanshu Chi, Senpai? You could say that I'm not. However, for lack of a better term, I am him in every way, from his personality to his memories. How does that work? There's no need to treat me any differently from how you would treat him. What about the real Shuchi? When I leave, I'll return his body to him. Don't worry, I've done everything like he would have done, and at most, he'll only have vague memories of what's happened. So, you only give him back his body only when you want to. Isn't that some kind of consciousness kidnapping? Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean it like that, but if it makes you more willing to help, I don't mind keeping his body. I can't help but bury my hand into my face. He couldn't have missed my point any further if he tried. Well, I suppose I could let you use the bed, but are the other two really okay with it? I mean, floating in the air doesn't seem very comfortable. Even though I don't want them to stay, the warm host inside me can't simply leave my guests with nowhere to sleep. Silence. Stares at bed intensely. What the fuck? That won't do. Liao and I usually sleep on the bed, and there's no way I will relinquish it to you. You are a mere kitten. There should be enough space for you to sleep in the corridor. Hey, what do you mean by kitten? And I'm the only one who has a body. It doesn't matter where you sleep. If I sleep out there, I'll just catch a cold. Then I see no reason why you should stay here for the night. Oh my god, here we go again. Liao, won't you stand up for me, please? Why would I have to stand up for him? Wait, didn't the tiger just say something odd? About what you were saying, Tiger, so you usually sleep with me. Of course. Wait, since when has that been happening? Well, ever since you came to Taipei. Tiger Dude is kind of a bully. Yeah, I don't know, he's a bit much. So even though I couldn't see it before, this whole time I've been sleeping in the same bed as a big tiger man. Should I be happy? In short, I sleep with Liao every night, and there's no reason for me to give either of you that spot. Fend for yourselves. Oh my god. But you don't even need a bed. Please let me sleep with you, Liao. Silence. Stares at bed intensely. So stupid. Are they gonna let me pick? Ah! Obviously, Senpai. Alright, Senpai is the only one here with a real body, and I'm not about to let him catch a cold. Yeah, I knew I could trust your hospitality, Liao. I didn't say you could sleep on the bed yet, but that's what you mean, right? Right. Thank you so much. Senpai, oh my god. Senpai jumps into my bed before I even have time to say anything. Tut tut. Sorry, Tiger. After all, Senpai's got, I know, he's got a real body, doesn't he? It's not my business. He walks to the bookshelf and just suddenly disappears. Did he just go back to his statue? Okay, as surprising as it is to see something just disappear in front of my eyes, he really is a god. Tiger? I can hear him speak back from the statue. I'm fine, so you're gonna sleep with him, are you? I don't have a bed, so I'm getting back inside the statue. Oh my god, so dramatic. I'm really sorry. As I said, I'm fine. It doesn't sound like he's fine, but as it is, there's nothing I can do to help. I sigh and sit on the corner of my bed. Mr. Leopard, what about you? I find way. I don't know why it seemed like they were making him do the, you know how like cats, and well, and dogs too, will like kind of walk in a circle before we went to sleep. Leopard's eyes peruse around my room, seemingly meeting with my desk. Unceremoniously, he proceeds to lie on top of it, keyboard, books and all. Oh, okay. That's a choice. I prefer to stop him. The desk is pretty messy, and worst case scenario, he could break my keyboard. I hesitate. Regardless of being laid upon, the contents of my desk are unfazed. Oh yeah, because they're not really physically there. Some of them even look like they're phasing through his body. Right, he's spiritual, so he can't actually touch anything. But he got those pants for me earlier, so that logic doesn't work. Strange. What's wrong, Liao? Oh, I know. It's because he's not able to touch some stuff, right? Yeah, how did you guess? Because I know Liao better than anyone. Stop it, just explain it. It's not hard to understand. Powerful spirits are able to move things. Have you heard about poltergeists? It's something like that. Granted, it was the first time I've seen someone use it to fetch clothes. Oh, if I could have that power, I wouldn't need to possess your senpai's body anymore. Yeah, what was the point of that anyway? You weren't able to see me before, so I needed to possess someone to talk to you. If I did have enough power though, I could just write to you with a pen. Even then, it's not convenient. It would take too much energy, and what would you do if you saw some random pen writing by itself? That's why it's for the best that I possess someone. I still think you have ulterior motives. Wah, Liao's bullying me again. Come on, I'm bullying you. Besides, are you gonna finish your Lao Mei? I need to sleep. Yeah, I will. Don't you want any? I did buy it for you after all. I'm way too exhausted to eat. But... Senpai stares at the leftover Lao Mei. Well, if Liao doesn't want any, neither do I. You're just gonna throw it away? What? No, that would just be a massive waste. Senpai seals the bowl with a plastic bag and puts it inside the fridge. Yeah, I feel dumb for not thinking of that. So Senpai is really a guardian tiger of a small temple, huh? I can't believe that a guardian tiger could actually be so small. Alright, this should do. You can have it just for breakfast. There won't be any time to cook anything. Why not just wake up earlier? You make it sound so easy. Oh my god. Liao, maintaining a proper sleep schedule is good for your health. Cállate. I know that, and you're one to talk. You're actually keeping me from sleeping right now. Anyway, come on, let's sleep. Okay, Jesus Christ. Senpai tucks himself under my bed sheets and shyly pats the mattress next to him, trying to invite me. His face is clearly flustered as if he was thinking something lewd. Does he really have to be like this? Honestly, I think it might even be better if it was anyone other than Senpai in my bed. Senpai, I'm gonna sleep on the floor at this rate. Aw, don't be so cruel. Am I really that bad? Senpai looks like he's about to cry. He's not about to back down now. I'm not gonna bother reassuring him, so I just lay in bed next to him and pull up the quilt. Heh, I knew you wouldn't abandon me. Oh my god, all these cats are too dramatic. I turn off the light and get cozy under the quilt. My bed is pretty small, so we have no choice but to have our bodies touch. Surprisingly, Senpai doesn't make any moves. Well, at least he was joking about earlier. I mean, I might have been okay. No, he's just making fun of me. Does he think acting like this will make me want to help him? I wonder if he's like this with every guy he dates. Hold on. But really, to go to those lengths, I'm starting to think he might be serious about his request for help. I doubt he would be kidding around with something important to him, but What should I do? I've never considered living in a countryside temple. And what about the real senpai? He won't be possessed forever. I don't want to live in the country alone, even if that leopard cat finds another body. Wait, what about their lives? Would he always use human bodies? I don't know. I keep asking myself these questions. I should probably just ask him. Hey, senpai. You still awake? What's up? So, you said you didn't have any worshippers. Why is that? There's not much to say. It's just a rural village with no one around. I don't want to blame ourselves, but my Furegong really isn't that powerful. Otherwise, why would he choose a small Yao Guai like me to be the guardian tiger? Our temple is in disrepair. There's weeds everywhere. Some of them are even taller than me. So what can I do to help? We just need some helping hands. You might have to do the housekeeping to start with, or you could advertise the power of our Furegong. You know, like making up stories or even miracles, and visiting the locals' house to house asking if anyone needs our help. Sounds like we're, what? Bilking people? I don't know what that means. And making them our worshippers. Not at all. But how else do you gain power without getting people to believe? So I just have to make up stories and play volunteer? Basically. Then how is this job different than being a priest? Ha, well, it isn't. So why am I the only one who can do that? But you're the only one who can help me. We need someone to communicate to the locals, but how can we do that without someone to speak for us? We'll be there to help all the locals more than anything. But it doesn't help me at all. Well, why not sacrifice yourself to help people? I'm not noble like that. Wah. I know you're not willing to do so, but it'll only take 1 or 2 years if we do a good job. We only need your power until we have enough worshippers. Just 1 or 2 years, please. 1 or 2 years doesn't sound that bad by itself, but I'm in college now and I can't drop out just for this. And on top of that, I have my mandatory military service after graduation. I didn't know they had mandatory military service there. I know they have that in Korea. It's not easy to get a dancing related job either. I still need to practice really hard to get good enough. I really don't have a way to spend 2 years as a priest. This decision is really gonna completely change my life. Liao, give me some time. Yeah, take your time, but also remember to sleep. We both need to get some. Says the guy who's keeping me from sleeping. Heh, sorry about that. By the way, even though I'm here to seek your help, I'll do whatever I can to help you. I am a god after all. Really? I don't see it. Heh, you meanie. Anyway, let's get to sleep. Senpai gently rubs my arm, then holds the back of my head with his paw, I'm assuming. Surprisingly, I don't feel awkward, even with the warmth of his body against mine. The fur on his paw feels so smooth. Tired, I close my eyes. I fall asleep soon after, feeling the soft touch of his arms around my body. Sexy times happened. I hear a voice whispering in my dreams. Delicious. 5 more pieces. What the hell? I can see pieces of golden, tasty salt and pepper chicken. Those fried basils look so appetizing. 5 pieces of chicken. Man, I'm feeling hungry. More, I realize there's a moist tongue licking my arm. It's so cold. Suddenly, I wake up. I open my eyes to find saliva dripping down my arm. Okay, weird. Senpai. What? Morning, Liao. Senpai snatches the sheets from me and goes back to sleep, leaving me trembling in the cold spring morning breeze. Senpai! Hey, damn it. Good morning, Liao. Oh, good morning. I turn around and find Tiger staring at me. It reminds me of what happened last night. He stands before me, sun shining down on him through the window. I can't keep staring much longer or it'll look weird. Liao, you woke up late today. Did you have a sleep well with them? What? What? I'm assuming he was trying to ask if we slept well. Yeah, nice. Yeah, no, I mean, why do you have to ask that? I can't exactly say that I had a nice sleep with Senpai, but I can't stand Tiger's stare either. I just decided to get out of bed. Good morning. Good morning. I still feel a bit awkward about all this. Well, what's up, Liao? Nothing, but I look these two cats up and down while they're standing beside my desk. My little room is now getting pretty crowded, I suppose. Then there's Senpai curled up under my quilt, his fluffy little head poking out at the end. This sure is a strange day. It's nothing strange to me. You'll be used to it soon. However, the only difference being, I don't have my place upon Liao's bed today. Oh my god. So Tiger really is bothered about that. There's not really much I can do since I already let Senpai use the bed. Oh right, what time is it? Look for yourself. Tiger points to my phone on the bedside. It's already 10. I usually get up around 9. Oh, 10. I mean, my classes are in the afternoon anyway, and campus is just around the corner. I could make it if I left half an hour before. So what should I do? Usually I would just surf the internet, but was everyone here? Speaking of doing things, I'm pretty hungry right now. I should probably wait until Senpai's up though. He'd want food as well. I decided to just use my computer to pass the time, turning it on and opening up my social media pages. Wait, something feels weird. Tiger and Leopard are standing right behind me, peeking at my screen furtively. Excuse me, what are you two doing? Well, this is what I usually do. Spying on me while I use the computer? Correct. Could you stop, please? It makes me uncomfortable. Uncomfortable? How so? Oh my god. I mean, it's strange to have someone watching you. Strange. But I do watch you all the time. Like I said, I know all the files on your computer. Jesus. Even then, it's a bit different when I actually know you're doing it. Not that that means I don't mind that he did it before. Do they understand that I have a right to privacy? Granted, am I really in a position to discuss my privacy with gods? How can I relax while being watched? Sorry, but could you two just move away while I'm using my computer? That's fine. I just want to keep an eye on you. I'm not the only one living with you now. Is it that you don't want others to know what you're doing, or that you just don't feel comfortable being watched? Well, both. Oh. If that's the case, I'll go get myself a book then. Okay. Tiger walks over to my bookshelf, picking out a book just like normal. Then I notice something strange. The book is simultaneously still on the shelf and in his hand. How did he do that? Never mind, it's not important to me. Meanwhile, Leopard seems to have left the room of his own volition. Okay, well, I guess I'm free now. I mean, there's still some stuff I can't open because the other two are sticking around, but I can work with this. With nothing else to do, I spend my time on the internet until 12. Your senpai still asleep? Oh. Senpai, it's time to get up. Oh, Liao, morning. What time is it? It's afternoon. Do you always have to get up this late? It's pretty normal for me, hard to change. Oh, so that's how you waste your life away. You'll understand more later in college. He doesn't really care, does he? People say the further you get in college, the less you care about it. Surely the code of honor my senpai lives by. Anyway, get up and have lunch, otherwise we're gonna miss class. Yeah, alright, let me wash my face first. Senpai slides out of bed, and he meanders his way into the bathroom. Hey Senpai, what are your plans for this afternoon? This afternoon, I'll just go to school with you. Senpai is barely audible over the warning water. So when do you finish your classes? Classes? I don't have any today. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why I'm not surprised about him sleeping late, because it, I don't know, seems normal. Then why are you coming to school with me? So I can stay with you, obviously. What? Come on, when a couple moves in together, the least they can do is go to school together. Oh my god. Stop messing with me, Senpai. This isn't some cheesy romance manga, you know. Senpai leaves the bathroom, wiping his face dry with my towel. Yes, my towel. Well, he doesn't have a towel at your place. Well, take it easy. Anyway, I can't lock myself in your room all day long, and I don't have a key, so why don't we just go to school together? Why can't he just go home? Senpai, I think it's best you just go home. You don't even have clothes or anything with you, right? Yep, I was just gonna grab what I needed and bring it over tonight. Senpai, why are you insisting so hard on this? Like I said yesterday, I'm not about to lose to these two, so I'm with you no matter what. Whatever, be my guest. So what about lunch? Of course, I'd love to dine with you, Liao. I was just thinking about getting a sandwich. What? Come on, Liao, don't just get a sandwich. There's no romantic atmosphere to that at all. Why is that all you care about? I let out a deep sigh. Okay, I'll just grab something to eat before class. If you want a proper lunch, just go and get it now. I'll wait and keep the door open for you. If you're not going to eat with me, I'd rather not eat anything at all. Oh my god. Come on, unlike the others, you have a real body. You need to eat something. I'll just grab something as well. I just woke up. I'm not that hungry anyway. Sure, you're free to do whatever you want. Yep, I'll handle myself. Don't worry about a thing. Jesus. Senpai sits back on the mattress, pulls up the quilt to cover his legs, and starts playing with his phone. Alright, now that's sorted. I get back on my computer, messing around online until it's time to head off to class. Hey Liao, we should leave now. Alright, ready. I close up my computer and then pick up my backpack, phone, and keys. Alright, I'm heading out. Tiger, look after the house when I'm gone. Wait, Liao, I'll go with you. Oh my god. What? You mean you want to come to class with me? For what reason? To protect you. Really, it's school. I don't need any protection. I disagree. I'd be worried if you go alone. There's no way I can trust that kitten, and the Aborigine will definitely follow you as well. What's with you calling me a kitten? Wait, are you going to class with me, Mr. Leopard? Silence. He silently nods in response. So you guys are all coming to class with me. I look the three cats up and down. They all turn to look at each other. Then they nod together. Kit Kat out. Why? I'm not going to let up the opportunity to go to school with you. Need to follow you. I have no reason to let these suspicious guys get close to you. I'm absolutely coming. Putting your reason aside, Tiger, didn't you say that you can't be too far from the statue? Oh, I'll be fine, as long as I'm around a strong worshiper such as yourself. It'd be shameful if I couldn't protect my Jitong at the very least. God, what kind of situation am I even in? No idea. Maybe it's karma. Really, my karma must be pretty crap if I can't even get some peace and quiet at school. I mean, it's not that bad to be around three beastmen, but where's my freedom? Where's my right to privacy? Liao, you'll just need to get used to it. I've always gone with you, you just couldn't see me. Perhaps try pretending I'm not there. It's not that easy, and how do you expect me to deal with these two? You don't see me. I just want to go to class with Liao. I have a right to go as an actual college student. That's not the point, Senpai. I can walk with you to school, then we can talk together. I can even do your class notes. I'll do whatever you want, Liao. He's fucking intense. I can't deny his enthusiasm. You really are cunning. So I take that as a yes. Give in to your inner desires. What? Alright, you can come if you want. Not like you've got anything better to do, just no funny stuff, got it? I get my things and open the door, letting the others out before locking it behind them. On the way, I go with Senpai and get some sandwiches and soy milk for lunch. Then I made it to my first lecture. Hello everybody, welcome back from ads. Don't worry, it was just a lot of stupidity about everyone needing to go to school with him, and now they're at college. That's it. Just as he wanted, Senpai sits in on my lesson. Granted, it's not his subject and he has no reason to be here. Thankfully, there's a lot of people here today, so he won't be noticed. I sit in my usual spot in the middle of the classroom, while Senpai sits right next to me. Then, so do Tiger and Leopard. Do they really need their own seats, though? My gaze turns to them. Tiger looks calm and used to it, but Leopard's on edge. Ever since we got into the campus, he's been looking at pretty much everything as if he's in some crazy new world. Even after we took our seats, he's still at it. How different is his hometown anyway? Although I'm curious, he hasn't spoken a word, so I ignore him for now and get ready for class. Class begins. I start making notes while Senpai plays with his phone. All goes as expected. Well, except for Leopard, who to my surprise is leaning over onto my desk to see what I'm writing. It's a little weird having someone reading over my shoulder like this. I mean, unlike earlier this morning on the computer, I don't mind him watching me. Hey Aborigine, stop disturbing Liao. Not disturbing. Then keep some distance. You're distracting him from his studies, you know. It is a little distracting to have a big cat face right next to your notebook, but I don't mind. Leopard moves his head away from my desk. And you shouldn't just hang around there like some peasant. Do you know how bothersome you are? If you want to stay, stay, but stop disturbing others. It's just pathetic. Not disturbing, hand god asked for trouble. I asked for trouble, you say? You're full of yourself, breaking into other people's lives and not being aware of it. I don't mind if you insist on staying, but you could at least be considerate. Take a seat and keep yourself away from Liao as far as possible. Han God's words, not listening. What, are they seriously going to argue over this? I look at Senpai, but he just glances over at Tiger and Leopard before returning to his phone. Right, I am a hand god, and I'm the protector of Liao. If you want Liao's help, you better listen to me. It's basic manners. Hand god asked for trouble, not listening. Now I am asking for trouble. If you... Knock it off, I'm in class, you two. Oh, crap. I just realized that I shouted that aloud in a classroom where no one else knows what the hell I'm going on about. Expectantly, everyone in the room stares at me. Sir, what are you going on about? No, it was nothing. I'm so sorry. I was just dreaming. I quietly tried to muster in my defense. Don't doze off in my class. If you want to sleep, you shouldn't be here. This is your last chance, understood? Yes, understood. Damn it. I'm completely lost with my notes now. Those two cats... Liao, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the Aborigine, and I forgot you could hear us. But like I said before, others won't hear us. There may be many situations like this from now on, so you should get accustomed to it. Yeah, I realize that now. I just need some time to be accustomed to this, and you're in no place to criticize me. I feel ashamed and angry as I bury my face in my arms. I can't even listen to the class at this point. Those two troublemakers remain silent from then onwards, which isn't much help now that the entire room has their eyes on me. Afterwards, I have to drag myself out of the class. At least Senpai gives me a reassuring pat on the shoulder. You're all right, Liao. That really could have gone better. It really could have. What the hell was I thinking? Sorry. Don't you even say that. It's all right. You don't have to. Oh, I just remembered. I'm talking to nothing again. Thankfully, this time I'm walking in the corridor and it looks like I'm just talking to Senpai. Liao, why do you keep covering up for this Aborigine? Could you stop calling him Aborigine? It's really not appropriate these days. I make sure to speak quietly, pretending that I'm only talking to Senpai. There's no need to play the race card now, and he didn't really bother me to begin with, so don't try to lay the blame on him. Firstly, he called me a Han god. Secondly, Aborigine is a proper noun. It's not like I've been calling him a barbarian. Oh my god. It's not your words, it's your attitude. So you mean I shouldn't hate him? Yes. I can't do that. Alright, sure, you're a guardian from a high temple, but why be so strict? I mean, I'm a Han god as well, but Li Kulao doesn't bother me. You're not nearly qualified to argue with me, you kitten. Hey, don't call me kitten. Sigh. I leave them alone and walk to my next class. Step, 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 step. At least I somehow managed to stop arguing during my next class. Finally, I have some peace. Senpai's full attention is now on his phone, but my notes are severely lacking. I see some of the same people from my last class looking at me. Embarrassed, I can't help but try and huddle away from their eyes, knowing full well I won't be able to escape until class is over. Thankfully, it's not long before the lesson ends, and I can finally rest my uneasy soul. Just as soon as I step outside, Senpai comes around in front of me and blocks my way dramatically. Liao, let's go get dinner. We already missed our chance at lunch, so we have to get something nice. Alright, what do you want? A big hot pot. Senpai, aren't you forgetting that we have club practice tonight? Even when we have practice, we still have to eat. We're in the dance club, and no matter how you look at it, it's not a great idea to dance on a full stomach. Yeah, good point. And that's not the only issue. For starters, a hot pot would be way too filling, and secondly, we wouldn't have the time to eat one to begin with. Sorry, Senpai, there's no way I'm dancing after eating that much food. It's such a great chance to dance with you, Liao. It's alright, we'll have lots of chances, no need to hurry. I just thought, alright, you better keep your word. I will. So for now, how about we just head off to the cafeteria? Yeah. This cafeteria looks too nice, right, for a college campus? We move to the cafeteria and find a table for 4. It's kind of a waste, even though there's technically 4 of us. After securing a table, Senpai and I go to get food. I guess Leopard's never been to a cafeteria, so he comes too. Tiger, on the other hand, follows Leopard, probably just wanting to keep an eye on him. Our college has a super huge cafeteria. They have everything. Bentos, noodles, meat, hamburger, dessert, even a drink bar. You could probably find whatever you wanted. Since we don't have much time, I go for something simple, a chicken thigh rice. Senpai ends up getting himself some pork rib noodles and, well, an extra large soft drink. Senpai, are you really gonna drink that much before practice? I thought it was only recitation today, right? Right, we're not supposed to have full cup practice today. There's only a recitation for the show yesterday. It should be over in a couple of minutes. But you never know, so I'm not about the stuff myself. When I try to argue further with Senpai, Tiger, what was I trying to say? Tiger comes back from the stalls. Yeah, what is that? A hamburger? This is a hamburger, you know, like meat, salad, and sauce between 2 sesame seed buns. There should be a picture over there on the menu. It does seem that they have many meats available. Why is he surprised? Hasn't he been here a bunch? Oh yeah, mostly pork or beef or chicken though. What? You don't even know what a hamburger is. What rock did you live under? My worshippers don't use them as sacrifice. Traditionally speaking, he's right to not have seen one. So I guess with your family, that means you won't have had any before coming here too then. Hey, it's not like I live under a rock too. I love hamburgers. I even have egg burgers for breakfast all the time. Egg burger? So that's the same thing? Well, kinda. It's meat between 2 buns, but with a fried egg. That doesn't sound as nice as the menu pictures make it out to be. What are you laughing at? So you've been well acquainted with all this for a long time then, kitten. A long time ago, you mean before I possessed this body? Well, I'm not sure. I have all his memories after all, and I can't tell if those are his or mine, so maybe I didn't know before. I see. So why do you ask? Nothing, simple curiosity. The old man definitely wants hamburger. Wait, really? So how about I get one for you? No, it's fine. But Liao, can you eat anymore? Me? Nah, I'm not hungry. So you're just gonna throw all of that away? What a waste. I thought that he wanted to eat a burger though. It's not like I need to eat anything. Wow, Liao, and you call yourself a Jitong. Your guardian tiger here is a spirit. He doesn't literally eat things. What? No, wait, so what do you mean by he doesn't eat things? Oh my god, you're stupid. How should I explain it? So when a god eats something, they just eat the chi within. They don't actually eat any of the food itself. Basically, humans won't see a difference. So it's more like an offering, yeah. Yeah, so when you buy a hamburger for the old man over here, he gets to enjoy the taste, but you have to finish it anyway. Otherwise, we'll just have to throw it away. Okay, so this chi you mentioned, is that something gods need? Yeah, we need it, but gods won't run short on chi as long as people worship them. You're basically the priest for the old man, so he won't be hungry if you're here. I'm not that lucky since my Fudegong doesn't have any worshippers these days. Although a god can maintain their power as long as a priest is present, it's better to have some offerings. Offerings are the best way to obtain chi and attain people's belief after all. So I'm the priest. You placed my statue on your shelf, did you not? You're also my worshipper, so your room could be considered my temple and therefore you are my priest. What a cruddy temple. So all this time I've been serving my guardian tiger, but by that logic I've done embarrassing things in the temple. Is that even okay? That, and I've never worshipped Tiger's statue properly, not to mention sacrifices. I don't really like the family traditions, but now I feel like I've treated him unfairly because I ignored them. It's alright, I am not really hungry, I just wanted to try. I never even offered him a sacrifice before, so I can't just say no the first time he's ever asked for something. Cállate, Margoti! Cállate! They're exactly your type. Big, muscular, sexy cats. So I'll just go get one. It's fine, Liao. There's no need to waste it. That's right. You can get one tomorrow and eat it for dinner. Now that you can see him, you can just buy him whatever he wants anyway. However, you know God will punish you if you waste food. Yeah, okay. I know, I guess. But I still think that you appreciate muscular men, so there you go. Muscular furry men. I've pretty much decided now to buy my guardian tiger whatever he wants. He's a guardian tiger of my family. It's the least I can do for him after ignoring him for so long. Now that I think about it, maybe Leopard wants something to eat as well. I look around to find him staring at the drink bar. I am the muscular non-furry macho man. Okay, sure. Never mind, I think he's good. Returning to my dinner, I finish off my chicken thigh rice, return my tray, and head off to club practice with Senpai. Step, 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 step. The venue for a dance club is a place we call the Mirror Wall. It's basically an open veranda room with the back wall covered in mirrors. Okay. We find the corner to drop off our things while the other club members are standing around talking. Tiger leans against a pillar, watching us from the other side of the crowd. Leopard seems enamored with the mirror wall itself. I don't think he's ever seen such a big mirror before. Be nice to me or I'll call my wife and her waifu. Okay, fine. He must be pretty happy to watch us practice after the show last night. Usually I would hang around with the other freshmen, but I just decided to keep an eye on Senpai. Everyone around us is in high spirits after last night's show. Bum, 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 bum. Then our club leader arrives to give us a rousing speech about the show. The whole club echoes their excitement, and I feel it too. I'm okay. A little bit tired per usual. It's been such a long week, and I have a work conference this weekend. It's just gonna be a long few weeks. ¿Cómo estás tú? That's why I'm playing gay sexy cats, I guess, for a little bit. I share this honor with my fellow club members. Our successes and our failures are all felt as one. It's just how we are. What a good club. I'll miss it. Senpai, are you all right? You don't seem yourself. Did you get a cold? No, why? Can't I be sentimental sometimes? I didn't mean it like that, but what's wrong? Has anything happened to you? Well, I was talking as a guardian tiger because, you know, I'll have to leave school if you decide to go to Meowly with me. Well, really, I'll have to leave anyway, even if you don't take my offer. That's right. You have to go back anyway. Va a volver a Puerto Rico mañana. Is it already that time of the year? Aquí todavía están en la escuela, ¿sabes? Aquí muchos no han salido de la escuela. Like, some of the schools around here, I guess, don't close till the end of the month, and a few of them don't close till the beginning of June. Bendito. Bueno, espero que la pase bien allá. Yeah, though, after being in this body for so long, I've started thinking that being a human isn't that bad. It's such a lovely club. It's pretty rare, right? After all, based on my memories, well, that's not a good topic. What kind of topic? It's nothing. So about coming to Meowly, what do you think about it at the moment? Well, it's really not that easy. All three of you want my help. You can help all of us then. No way. Is that really impossible? Did I mention that rejuvenating my temple will take at most like 3 years? Sure, your guardian tiger wants you to go back home, but it's not like he said when. You can do that after helping me and that clouded leopard, right? That would take too long. 2 years with you, then the leopard, not to mention my military service. Why should I waste my youth on this? I'd have to quit the dance club. I'd have to drop college. There's no way. Then couldn't you just help me? It's still not that easy. I won't drop out for you. Can't you just wait until I graduate? If I choose to take 2 years off, I'll need to perform my military service before that. And then 2 years with you? That's probably the end of my dancing career as it is. I know. But seriously speaking, it's not easy to feed yourself by dancing anyway. Yan Shuchi never considered dancing as a real career option. Do you think you could really manage that? But I can't just give up all the effort I've put into this, and all the lengths I've gone to so far. Well, honestly, haven't you only been dancing for like half a year? Hell no, I wanted to do this since high school. It's not like my other options are any better anyway. I don't really care for that stuffy religious stuff. I came to Taipei because I didn't want to be constrained by my family. Now you expect me to give what little I have up just because I have some special talent? I know, it's not something you can decide in a day, but I want you to think about it. Oh, I'm just reading, estoy leyendo tu mensaje. Eso sí suena bien cool, que tengan una casa en la playa y todo. Y es bueno que ella pueda regresar a Puerto Rico y conectarse a la cultura de allá cuando sea, mientras está creciendo y todo eso. So. Es una de esas cosas que creo que es importante, pero también entiendo por qué te vas a poner triste porque se va a ir por tanto tiempo. I've just been driven up the wall. I'm seeking your help because I really have no way out. So just think about it, alright? I want to work something out with you, Senpai, but Hey, Shuchi, come over here. The club leader is calling Senpai over. Ah, right away. Senpai heads off immediately. It seems like they're gonna have a meeting. After all, Senpai is pretty important around here. He's practically the backbone of our club. So I guess that's the end of our conversation. There was more I wanted to talk to him about. Ajá, no, estoy de acuerdo. Como que pasar el tiempo con otras personas también es importante. So, es bueno, es algo positivo, aunque sea difícil que sea por tanto tiempo. Porque se va a ir como por 2 meses, me imagino. To avoid just standing there, I ready myself to move on, when suddenly one of the other guys puts me on the spot. Yo, Liao, what's up with you and Shuchi Senpai? What's up with us? You two seem pretty weird today. You come to practice together, then spend heaps of time all buddy with him. So what, you dating him? What a bad boy. What the hell? No, that's nonsense. We're not in that kind of relationship. So what's going on between you two? Ajá, eso es lo que pensé que iba a ser más o menos hace tiempo. Diablos mucho. We were just talking normally. Honestly, it was a serious conversation. How could that be taken as romantic? How suspicious. I didn't see you two being that close before. It's not like you two were inconspicuous about it either. You see, all the other guys are staring at you. Jesus, really? I look around to find a few guys from the Shuchi Senpai Admirers Club literally staring at me. What the hell? We were just talking. Our club has a pretty chill atmosphere, evidently so chill that people will gossip about anything. Dude, if they find out that he stayed at your house last night, they're gonna kill you. Now everybody's gonna think we're in cahoots or something. Is every club like this? Or maybe it's just ours. But I was just... So what were you doing before you two arrived here together? We had dinner. Wow, and you said you weren't in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. Oh my god. Just admit it, we're buddies, right? It's not that bad to be in love with Senpai. He's super cute. Tienen que buscarle Dios, cause gay. Pero en este mundo los gatos son dioses. So, está buscando de Dios. Like I said, we were not. Convince me all you want. You'll just have to convince the entire club at this rate. People want the truth. Okay. Liao said there's nothing going on. Just leave him alone already. Some other guy grabs the shoulder of the person talking to me. Come on, you don't see risque things like this every day. You don't see a fight every day either, so back off or I'll beat you. Okay. Of course, he won't really beat up anyone, but these guys seem bored of teasing me anyway. Thank God. Thanks a lot, Jihao. One thing I know about Jihao, even though there's 1,000 people with his name, this guy's actually Aboriginal Taiwanese, like the name's origins would suggest. Oh, okay, I believe you. I wouldn't know. You're welcome. Sometimes you just have to be tough with them. Well, I mean, it's hard to deny some of the stuff they've been saying. After all, Senpai, well, Shuchi, possessed by a leopard cat, has been living with me since last night. Embarrassed, I try to avoid Jihao's gaze, and notice Leopard sulking around. Right, there's something I could ask Jihao. Jihao, you're a Rukai, right? Seeing Leopard reminded me that Jihao helped us a lot with information on the Rukai traditions for the show last night. Maybe he knows something. Yeah, I am. What's up? Which tribe? Tribe? It's, well, where's your hometown? Wutai, is that what you want? Yeah, what a coincidence. Coincidence? It's nothing really. I can't exactly tell him there's a clouded leopard from Wutai who wants my help, but I really want to ask him something about it. How should I do this? It's alright, it's just that, well, are you familiar with Rukai traditions? Rukai traditions? I know a bit. Anything you want to know? Do you know of any Rukai gods who are clouded leopards? Well, I'm afraid it's not my specialty. Clouded leopards. Honestly, I have no idea. None at all? I don't know. Or at least I can't come up with anything off the top of my head. Like I said, I don't know much about this stuff. But I have an aunt who teaches this stuff. I can ask her for help. Really? Please ask her for me. I'd owe you one. You're welcome. It's no skin off my nose. Afterwards, I say goodbye to Jihao, and he heads off, somewhat relieved that it's over. I'm kind of worried that Leopard overheard what we were talking about. Luckily, he's too busy watching some of the guys practicing to take notice, or for that matter, see how embarrassed I was. It's kind of strange though. Jihao would probably would at least know all the big Rukai gods. Could there really be no clouded leopard gods in the Rukai? I mean, even with his modest knowledge of his ancestors' traditions, he's usually on top of this stuff. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Summary, he asked a friend there to tell him more about the traditions in Wutai. The friend's gonna get back to him. I start to wonder if I should ask Leopard about it when I'm interrupted by Senpai coming back over. Liao, sorry for keeping you waiting. Huh? What's wrong? You seem down. I'm fine. It's just, well, honestly, some guys were making fun of me. It just put me off a bit. Making fun of Liao? What about? It's about you. They're starting to catch on that I'm suddenly spending more time with you. There's been a bunch of gossip about it. Oh, it's fine. Let them be. You're not the one being harassed. What does it matter? Are they gonna hurt you? You never know. Heaps of these guys are into you. And you know it. I might get murdered one day. Okay, now you're just being dramatic. Don't worry about it. Even if they come asking for trouble, I won't let anyone else touch you one single bit. Whatever, it's not like you'll always be around to stop them. Right, so I'll just have to stay with Liao all the time. Senpai, this whole time that's been your real intention, right? Heh. Stop messing around with me. Come on, it's not like we can make the rumors disappear by themselves. And it's not like I'm gonna let gossip get between us. You know how much your help means to me, So just don't give a crap about the rumors. I'm here to protect you, Liao, no matter what happens. So don't worry about it, okay? I don't think your words are very credible, Senpai. Heh. I thought you'd at least deny that. I don't really care. Like I said, I'll protect you, Liao, regardless of if you trust me or not. Besides, you not trusting me just means I'm being too cute for you to handle. What? No, it's not like that. Hey. Senpai. Okay, I'll go easy on you for now. Actually, I was about to go home and grab my stuff. There's nothing else scheduled for the club today, so you can go home early too. Oh yeah, sounds good. There's no way I'm staying around with all the heat on me today. Issue is leaving with Senpai. Is this gonna throw fuel on the fire? What to do? I'm going home, Liao. See you later. He says it loud enough to get people's attention. Damn it, he did that on purpose. I better get out of here before people start asking questions. I pull my guardian tiger, and pull the daydreaming clouded leopard aside and get my butt out of there as fast as possible, quickly making my way home. Oh my god, that's a cute animation of him. Phew, I'm exhausted. I chuck my backpack on the ground, just about ready to throw myself onto bed, but I can't take a break just yet. It's a pain, but no matter how tired I am, I just can't go to bed without having a shower. I'm the same. That's what you should do. Don't be gross. I wrestle my body away from its soft retreat and head to the bathroom, getting into the shower. Oh wait, is he gonna show up? Well, we'll find out. After the shower, I get dressed and start to tidy up my room when I hear a knock from the door. It's probably Senpai. Yeah, I'm home. I open the door to find Senpai lugging a full-on travel suitcase down the corridor. God damn. Where is he even gonna put this much stuff? Senpai, that bag's huge. Where are you even gonna put it? So just let it be my personal closet. It's a perfect fit for the front corner of your room. You just have to move your folding table out of the way. You really planned this out, didn't you? It's all because I like you, Liao. What kind of response is that? I'm giving up on trying to reason with this guy. Senpai then invites himself to my room, humming a cheery tune while he begins making himself at home. Before I know it, he's finished setting up his stuff and is off to the bathroom. I'm so tired. I collapse into my bed, complaining to no one but myself. Liao, I'm not sure if I'm worrying too much, but I believe you should watch out for that kitten. What's wrong? Simply put, I don't trust him. I have no reason to trust some so-called guardian tiger who used to be a Yao Guai. So he's a Yao Guai who became a guardian tiger. Correct. Although I've never heard of any leopard cat guardian tigers. Even if he was genuine, He would have once been a leopard cat Yao Guai who had been subdued and taken in by a local god of soil. I don't know what's happening anymore. But an ex-Yao Guai is still a Yao Guai. Keep that in mind. Okay, whatever. I mean, I can't say his actions haven't been weird. I'm still not sure how I feel about him possessing Shuchi senpai. I mean, he's Shuchi for now, but what happens to the real Yan Shuchi? On top of that, people are starting to think we're in a relationship. I feel bad for Yan Shuchi. This will be his problem too once it's all over. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Honestly, I just need to sleep after all the drama today. I don't really care about who's sleeping with me. To avoid the fight, I just pull up my quilt and close my eyes. Oh god. Senpai will probably turn off the light anyway. I close my eyes and think. Everything that's happened, everything I could do, and the things I didn't do, they all weigh upon my mind as I fall asleep. When I wake up the next day, I feel the same soft warmth next to me. The same big cat is in my bed, sleeping away next to me. I'm glad I didn't make drama over it last night. Sadly, I can't sleep forever. It's about time for me to leave, so I get up out of bed and get ready to go to class. Yeah, wait a minute. You should wear more. It's chilly outside today. What? What? No, I'll be fine with what I had on yesterday. You won't be fine. You only went out past noon yesterday. It's hardly the same. Oh my god. Well, I'll be fine later on. Even Senpai's wearing even less than me. Yeah, Liao's right. We're young. We can handle the cold. Huh? Who cares about that kitten? Even the power of a guardian tiger won't stop his body from catching a cold. Although you are different being under the protection of my blessings. I'm not a kitten. So if you're with me, I'll be fine. As much as my blessings can prevent you from catching a cold, I can't help you recover from one. Liao, you're a good kid, but a few more garments won't hurt. Oh my god, dude. You're the one who's like half naked. What the fuck? Jeez. You don't need to treat me like a kid. Fine, I'll put something on. I can't argue with him, so I end up putting a thick, fluffy coat on over the top of what I was gonna wear. I don't think I need it, but at least the fur on the inside does keep me warm. I can already tell I'll be hot after walking in it for a while. Okay, I'm heading out now. I grab my backpack and open the door. As you could guess, all three of the big cats follow suit. Oh, sí, lo sé, Yayo. Supuestamente yo bajé el Safe for Work version. Espero que eso sea cierto. No instalé la versión adulta. Bueno, que yo sepa, no puse un patch ni nada. Once I make it to class, I sit down and things get started. At least Tiger and Leopard haven't gotten into any fights so far today. Maybe my harsh words yesterday got through to them. Tiger sits in the back corner of the lecture hall, clearly disgruntled by the situation. Yep, he may not be happy about it, but at least he's not about to start a fight. Leopard sits next to me, focusing completely on the lecture. Compared to Senpai tapping away on his phone, he's an honor student. But I doubt he would understand the word the teacher's saying. Why is he trying so hard? Maybe he's trying to use his time to learn some Mandarin? Which is probably not a good idea. This is college level stuff after all. It's way too advanced. I hope he's not picking up anything weird from this. Discarding Senpai's protest to go to a restaurant, we head to the cafeteria during lunch. After all, I promised Tiger that I'd get him a hamburger last night. Some of the super nice restaurants around here have the best burgers though. That would be way too expensive. I'm a poor student here, you know? But eating at the cafeteria isn't romantic at all. I don't want anything romantic. What kind of person dines at fancy restaurants every day anyway? I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be fancy. I just want to spend time with you somewhere nice. At least just once you could have a date with me. No. Mwah! Liao, you're such a big bully. How am I even bullying you? Ignoring Senpai's complaints, I go and buy 2 hamburgers. Stares at hamburger, I señor. So this is a hamburger. Am I seeing things? Or are their eyes sparkling with desire? Tiger pricks up the burger with his giant paws, the palms of which almost cover the whole thing. Then in a single movement, he finishes the whole thing in one bite. Not bad. The bread adds a lovely, crispy mouthfeel. It works well regardless of how little meat is in it. He then proceeds to lick his claws. It's a little scary. I look back at the table just to find the whole burger still sitting there. Oh, the hamburger's still here. Didn't I tell you this yesterday? A god only consumes the chi within an offering. They don't eat the actual food, so this one is for you, Liao. So what he ate was the chi form of the burger. I guess it makes no difference to me. Even with Senpai's explanation, it's still kind of hard to believe that burger just got split in two. That was only one burger though. Is that even enough for you, Tiger? Even though I'm worrying about him, there's no way I could finish a third burger. The other one's for Leopard anyway. No need to worry. I just wanted to experience the taste. I'm not hungry at all. Even if I were, you wouldn't be able to eat anymore, would you now? Yeah, I guess you're right. Although, if you really wanted to give me another one, I would gladly have the one that Aborigine has. Oh my god. Just as he says that, the Leopard grabs his burger in a hurry, ready to eat it at a moment's notice. Here we go again. Leopard sneers at Tiger, who returns with a contemptuous stare of his own. It seems like a fight could break out at any moment. That's enough. I'll get you guys hamburgers tomorrow if you want them so much. I interrupt them in an effort to avoid a fight. It seems to go over well enough, but in the end, is it really the burgers they want or what? Liao, you're stupid. After class, I show up with Senpai at dance club. As you could guess, us coming together caused an uproar. At this point, everyone's heard the rumors of me and Senpai being in love. Oh my god. Before coming, I told Senpai to deny it and to keep his distance for both our sakes. It took a bit of work though. He didn't agree until I threatened to kick him out. Thank God he did though. I can finally talk to the other guys now. Even after all that, I'm still being asked about my relationship with Senpai. So, aren't you and Shuchi Senpai in love or something? He's totally just trying to mess with me. Yeah, but for Shuchi to publicly admit his love for someone, first time I've seen that, it just doesn't feel like a joke, you know? Like it's not something you should be embarrassed about. The only thing that's true is that we're not a thing. I don't have to deny it any more than that, right? Hey, I still don't buy it. Why else would you two be so close together then? I told you, it's Senpai who... I can't focus on practice while being questioned like this, so I decided to take a break, taking a seat in the corner of the veranda room. Liao, would you like me to knock some sense into that kitten for you? No thanks, it doesn't matter that much, even if he is being annoying. That and I don't want to see them fight each other. I don't even want to think about what would happen if they got into a fight here. I try to stop thinking about it and looking towards Leopard to distract myself. He seems to be really into watching the other guys practice. He's moving his hands and fingers, imitating their movements. I figured he paid attention in class to learn Mandarin, but why would he want to learn how to dance? I end up just sitting in the corner, watching Leopard and the other guys dance until the end of practice. When the club leader announces that we're free to go, we all grab our stuff and head off. But suddenly Senpai comes up to me. Hey Liao, let's go home together. I stick out our own. Senpai, I told you not to talk to me during practice. Hey, that doesn't count now that it's over, right? You know how suspicious it looks if we're together like this? If we're really together, we can be as suspicious as we want. Tiger sends a fierce glance Senpai's way. I like that they have Tiger just like half in the corner staring at him. Ah ha ha, just kidding. Well, I might as well go with you, Liao. It's simply too much of a burden to open the door just for me, you know? Actually, no, I don't know. It's simply just too easy for me to open the door for you. Ah! It's okay to go home together, Senpai. As much as I want to refuse him, I also don't feel right letting his hopes down all the time. Eventually I give in, letting Senpai come home with me. Finally, thanks to the help of the three big cats, I make it through a chaotic week. Even with all the drama they caused at the beginning, it's calmed down after a few days. For now, little by little, I'm getting used to living with the three big cat spirits. Even so, all I want to do is take a good nice break this weekend. Alas, my serenity doesn't last long. Liao, will you go shopping with me? Liao, it's a good opportunity to go out this weekend, perhaps books or an appliance store. I'm interested in them. Would you care to show me? Oh no, it's a date, isn't it? Keep me company. Even just after waking up, these three are already on me. They all want me to spend time with them too. Wait, what does Leopard want anyway? He doesn't even sound like he knows what he wants to do. Even then, I kind of get the feeling he really wants to spend time with me too. On the other hand, I can't really refuse the other two. Even though I prefer to stay at home and get some rest, it's not like I have any plans for today otherwise. So what should I do? Go shopping with Senpai, obviously. Well, I've got to go out with one of you. Well, you need to at least have some fun on your day off. Going to an appliance store on the weekend is way too boring, yeah? Well, even if it were, I would still wish to go. So, Liao is going shopping with me. This weekend is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. There's a weekend every week. But this is the first weekend of me living in Liao's apartment. To commemorate this, we need to go out and have some fun. All right, you made your point. I'll do as you say. That all right? I have no interest in arguing with Senpai. That and he won't keep quiet until I agree to go out with him anyway. Yay! The other two are so pissed. Liao, if you were to go out with that kitten, I wish to keep you company. Oh my god. You want to come with us? I told you before, I'd worry if you were with that kitten alone. You're way too overprotective, old man, but I'm okay for you to come with us. Just don't bother us on our date. This isn't a date. Liao, there's no need to be shy. I'm fine as long as I can keep watch over Liao. Okay, but no eavesdropping, and remember, Liao can make his own decisions. It's not up to you to control him. Of course, that's the same to you as well. I won't force Liao to go anywhere he doesn't want to go. That alright with you, Liao? Actually, you've tried to do just that several times. Senpai has constantly been trying to get me to have dinner with him after all. Though it's not like I've made an effort to compromise with him either. Fine, I swear I'll behave myself today. Liao, could you please go out with me? Alright, absolutely. Let's go. Clouded Leopard, sad face. Leopard looks disappointed. I feel bad, but I have no other choice but to ask him to take care of the place while we're out. Afterwards, I leave my apartment with Senpai and Tiger in tow. Woo, we're here. So Liao, is there any shopping you want to do? Anywhere you want to go? Well, I don't really shop for myself that much. I've only lived in Taipei for half a year. I don't really have any interest in shopping, so I rarely hung out with my classmates. In fact, I've only been to the shopping district once since I lived here. What? How can that be? Don't tell me you stay home every weekend. Well, there isn't much to say, he's right. I rarely go out on weekends, let alone head out in the city. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I think it's nicer at home. That's okay, I'll be your tour guide today. Shopping, eating, arcade games, or movies. What do you want to do, Liao? Well, let's see here. Why are you staring him up and down like that? Wait, aren't you cold wearing that? It may be spring, but it's still cool outside. Even if we're out in the city, it's not enough to wear a thin jacket. Oh, I'm fine. After all, I'm a guardian tiger. The fact a god cannot get sick won't stop your body. You should put something on. After all, it'd be terrible for you to ruin Yan Shu-Chi's body. Quit it, old man. I can look after myself all right. I know I won't get sick that easily. Even Yan Shu-Chi would wear this unless it was freezing outside. So there's really no problem with this. If anything, it's a shame I didn't dress up more for today, right, Liao? That's totally irrelevant. But he's right. I've never seen Senpai wear much. I'm fine as long as you aren't feeling cold. Just remember to tell me if you do, and we'll find something for you. It's not like we're in shortage of clothing stores around here. The street we're on is littered with stores. Even with a brief glimpse, I see at least 2 clothing stores. However, both of them are for women. It's fine, Liao. I'll be all right. Oh yeah. Also, I just remembered there's something around here I think you'd like. Senpai cheerfully leads me around the corner and up to one of those street side stands. I want to ask Senpai what he meant, but when we got there, I could pretty much figure it out. The stand before me was festooned with fuzzy-styled animal hats. They hang from the top of the stand to the floor below in vibrant rows of fuzzy color. They had a wide variety, including dogs, bears, tigers, deer, raccoons, well as a few from cartoons I didn't recognize. How about this? You think it suits me? Oh my god, that's adorable. Why is that so cute? Senpai tries on a hat that looks like a husky. Wait, is it okay to try these straight off the shelf? The clerk comes over and starts introducing the products for us. Honestly, I thought he'd ask Senpai to take the hat off, but he happily continues his spiel. Senpai adjusts the hats and swings around dramatically. The dangling pom-poms swish around in the air as he moves. He looks so fucking cute. Hey, Liao, cute, right? Well, yeah, it's cute. Before me is a kitten, actually a leopard cat, wearing a husky hat on his head. It's very cute. When you think about it, his cat ears are covered by dog ears. It's a pretty strange thought. Great, so doesn't that mean you should buy it for me, Liao? What? Why do I need to buy it? Isn't it common sense to buy a gift for your partner on a date? It's still not a date, you know. And what common sense is that? Well, Liao, weren't you just... Worried that I was too cold? Come on, buy it. Buy it, please. The hat is so thick and fuzzy, and those ear flaps would cover his ears from the cold wind outside. Also, the price is pretty cheap. It wouldn't be that much of a hassle to buy it for him. But should I really get it for him just because he told me so? I'll buy it. I'll buy it. It looks good on him. Yes. All right, I'll buy it. I hand the money to the clerk. He gives me back my change with a smile, ignoring Senpai's weird comments. Still, I'm a little embarrassed. Senpai shouts with joy when he sees me paying for the hat. The pom-poms dance in the air as he bounces with excitement. I put my hand on top of his head, supposed to calm him down and to keep the hat from falling off. Heh, thanks, Liao. Senpai lowers his head and gives an adorable look. Damn, how does he do that? He can't fool me. He's just trying to woo me, so I'll go to Meowly with him, right? I won't fall for his schemes. Are you sure he isn't doing all this on purpose? Tiger came over just to mention that. For me to think that is one thing, but for him to say that as well. Well, now that we bought something, we should get going. Okay. Adorable. We head off from the fuzzy hat stall, talking to each other as we walk down the street. Senpai ends up being distracted by every shop we walk past that interests him. Personally, I don't understand clothes, jewelry, video games, and the such, but I'm happy to keep Senpai company. After a while, Senpai says he wants to get a gift for me, so he ends up giving me a husky plush toy that matches his hat. Oh, that's adorable. Even though it's cute, I don't think I have a place to put it. Afterwards, Senpai goes for a few clothing stores, but doesn't end up buying anything. In one store, he ends up trying on a large hooded jumper, showing off with all the charm he can muster, turning to me and pulling the collar down with one hand. The jumper fits him snugly, but as tempting as it is, I don't fall for his ploy. Eventually, after wandering around the whole marketplace, we return to where we started. I'm tired. We've been walking for ages at this point. I must be visibly straining to the point where Senpai picks up on it. Hey Liao, you look tired. Want to take a rest and get something to eat? Yeah, but we probably shouldn't eat much this close to dinner. We'll just get something small then. I know there's tasty fried chicken stall nearby. Did you say fried chicken? Where the hell did he come from? What, old man? You hungry or something? Well, I would like to try some of Liao's food. Offering it to you makes no difference to me, so I don't see why not. It's subtle, but I noticed Senpai grumbling under his breath when I said that. Alright, since we're all hungry, time to hurry up and get some grub. Senpai brings us to a food cart. If the line's this long, the food must be amazing. Well, let's hope it is. It took half an hour, but eventually we got some of the coveted fried chicken from the food cart. Afterwards, we buy 2 cups of fruit tea from another nearby shop. Senpai attempts to hold the bag of fried chicken and his drink at the same time. Now he's trying to use the skewer to pick up the chicken from the bag as well. I hope he doesn't spill the tea everywhere. The aroma from that fried chicken is excellent, quite different from the ordinary varieties. Well, it's very special, a taste you'll never find anywhere else. Oh, trying to tempt me, are you? Fine. Liao, let me try some. With a cheeky smile, I pick up 2 pieces of chicken on the skewer and bring them up to Tiger's mouth. He bites into it and eats them directly from my hand. Whoa, you practically just spoon-fed him in public. Not bad. The taste is really special. Those of you coming back from break, what's happened? They waited in line a long time for fried chicken. Liao is giving Tiger some fried chicken, and Senpai is a little jealous. Now that he's consumed the chicken is still there for me to eat. It doesn't surprise me anymore. I've seen it plenty of times. So I bite into the skewer of this decadent fried chicken. Whoa. The surface of the chicken is crisp. The soy-based sauce accompanies the juicy and chewy chicken perfectly without it being salty at all. I've never had chicken like this. It really is special. It's delicious. I agree. Liao, give me some. Senpai has his mouth open, waiting for me to feed him. Senpai, can't you just eat your own? But if Liao doesn't feed me too, it's not fair. Senpai, unlike him, people can actually see you. Please don't embarrass me so much. No fair. Alright, how about just 1 piece? Yes, please. Reluctantly, I feed him 1 piece of my fried chicken. I'm worried someone saw that, but he licks his lips happily. God, it's almost like we're a real couple. Hehe, I'm so happy to be fed by you, Liao. Senpai, sometimes you're such an idiot, you know? What? Isn't this what happens when you go out on a date? People on dates don't just feed each other in public. Senpai, do you just treat everyone like this? Like, you keep talking about us being on a date, well, so... I hesitate just for a moment. Like, what happens if I ask this and then things go badly? I totally ruined the atmosphere between us. I can't keep ignoring this. I gotta ask him eventually. Might as well be direct about it. Senpai, why do you want to be in a relationship with me? Senpai winks at me and swallows a chicken he was chewing on. It's because I want to stay with you, Liao. Don't you just want me so I can be the priest of your temple and Meowly? Us being together doesn't matter to you, right? So, wouldn't it just be inconvenient if I ended up in a relationship with Senpai? You don't want to have to bring Yanshu-chi with you to Meowly, right? Well, that's right. Actually, maybe I'll end up taking him back to Meowly, but it doesn't matter. Like you said, it's gonna take more than 1 year to rebuild people's worship of my temple. That means we have to live together for a while. Wait, that means we're gonna live together for a long while, right? If that happens, I need to make sure that Liao is happy with that. In that case, we wouldn't have needed to go out shopping today, huh? I mean, we'd have plenty of time together in Meowly. Meowly isn't nearly the same as Taipei. Meowly is pretty much just countryside, while Taipei has all these cool shops. And Meowly has a lot of nice places too. Oh really? I don't know much about Meowly. But even if we went back to Meowly, Senpai, you wouldn't be Senpai anymore, right? You don't really need Senpai's body to reach me anymore, and you don't need to spread those rumors about us at the club. I did it because I want to get to know you, even if it's useless to me if I leave Taipei. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't do anything against Yanshu-chi's will. It wouldn't feel natural to him when I leave his body. I possess his body, so I'm responsible for him. Everything I do follows his personality and habits. So the shopping or the dating are really things Yanshu-chi would have done. I just have to get to know you in the same way he would have. Yeah, I guess it's not been easy for you. But there's no way I'll give up. After all, I have to get Liao to help me. Well, so then how will you be after you leave Senpai's body? At that point, you wouldn't be forced to think and act like Yanshu-chi. Wouldn't you end up a completely different person? Oh, so you're worried about that. Don't worry, I possessed him in the first place since our personalities are basically the same. When that happens, I can just make sure I don't do anything weird. It's gonna be totally okay. Alright, I still think it's strange though. Liao, you're overthinking it. Is it really not an issue? I'm still worried about it, but I guess I can't really pressure him more at this point. It's gonna be fine, trust me, okay? You have my word. Senpai moves in close. He's a bit shorter than me. Then he reaches and pats my shoulder softly with his paw. There's nothing to worry about. Oh hey, a sausage stall. I'll go buy one. Our conversation ends just as he runs away. That was close. I could almost fall for his words. Liao, I know I've said this many times. I still don't want you getting along with him. That's because you still don't trust him, right? A god who was once born a Yao Guai has no principles. The sweeter his words, the bitterer his lips. I'm assuming that is kind of like a demon thing, right? I caution you, Liao. Don't trust everything he says. But he's a god now. He isn't the same as a Yao Guai. Even though their form might change, habits don't change that easily. One like him might even do something and not know it's wrong. Seems to be fine if his Fudegong kept an eye on him, but right now, this far away from his temple, there's nothing keeping him in line. Who knows what that kitten could do? Even so. Nevertheless, be careful. Hey Liao, I'm back. I got some mini sausages. You two want some? Senpai shows up suddenly with a bag of marinated cocktail sausages, cutting off my conversation with Tiger. Yes. Yeah, Senpai, I'll have some. We kept wandering around the marketplace, taking in the sights until we finished our dinner. Sometime later, we headed home, full after a nice night walking through the markets. Man, who would have thought shopping all day could be so tiring? As soon as I get in the door, I make a beeline straight for the bathroom, have a shower, and head to lie down on my bed. When I come out, I find Leopard sitting on my bed waiting for me. Has he just been there waiting for me all day? I feel sorry for him. I'm still super tired, so I just lay down on my bed and use my phone. After Senpai's shower, I end up talking with him for a little while. Afterwards, we end up going to bed early for the night. Okay. Hold on. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, so it is auto-saving. Maybe I should save here just in case. Alright, I wasn't sure. Sunday. I hope I'll finally have a nice relaxing day off. Though with these 3 cats still around, I doubt they'll leave me alone. Liao, do you not want to fulfill my request? Keep me company. It was really nice going out with you yesterday. I don't really have anything I want to do today. Man, I just woke up and they're already on to me. How did things turn out like this? I'm sorry. Nah, I was out all day yesterday. I want to take a break. After all, it's my weekend. Liao, it's such a shame to waste a lovely weekend day like this. Sorry, but no, I just want to take the whole day off today. Alas, what a pity. Not going outside. I'm really just gonna stay in today. Liao, you'll become a hermit at this rate. I don't care. I'll just be a hermit if I want to. Ignoring Senpai's remark, I spent the whole Sunday lazing around sleeping, daydreaming, and surfing the net. Yeah! Best weekend. Plus, I wanted to spend time with Senpai, so. After that weekend, my new college life living with 3 big cat spirits is pretty much began for real. Okay. I come and go from school as usual, but for the most part, my life has been turned on its head. I mean, I've never wanted an ordinary, boring life, but I know for a fact no other college students have to deal with this. I've tried my best to keep things normal, but people still catch me talking to myself, and well, those rumors aren't great. I didn't have many friends at school as it stood, and that doesn't help to make things better. Luckily, I can handle classes by myself. As far as the club goes, the other guys still don't buy that there's nothing going on between me and Senpai. I don't even bother talking about it with them anymore. Some of the grammar is just off. Excuse me. I've just learned to be okay about it. After all, getting rid of Senpai is mission impossible. All in all, I still can't say living with these cats is something I've gotten used to. My room isn't big enough to give me any privacy. After all, I've got certain needs, you know. In the end, there's nothing else I can do but try and survive this. Besides, it's not like everything is to hate about it. I mean, it's hard not to find some enjoyment from living with 3 hot guys all the time, right? I guess. That day, I was going to the bookstore to see if there was anything I would want to pick up and read for myself, and partially at the request of a certain guardian tiger. Senpai had a class so he didn't come with. Of course, Tiger was with me, but Leopard left as soon as we started browsing the shelves. I guess he doesn't really have much interest in it, especially considering he can't read Chinese. So it was just Tiger and I browsing about the literature section as usual. I was keeping an eye out for a certain collection of short stories, but I couldn't see it on the shelves. Instead, I resorted to looking around for anything that catches my interest. I check over a few book covers, but none struck my taste. So I keep browsing along down the shop, finding myself in a corner that I don't recall ever paying attention to before. Liao, may we take a look over there? Tiger suddenly seems very interested in a certain bookcase. I went over to see what was so curious about it. Huh? Oh, textbooks? I'm surprised at Tiger's interest in these school textbooks. It just looks like a boring study material tome. Oh, a book on mobile phone development, and this one seems to be a tutorial on computer systems. You seem confused. I'm merely interested to discover how your technology works. Do you believe we could find that type of a resource here? Oh, maybe. Let me see. It took a while, but I finally found a book about the development of computers. Flipping through some of the pages, it looks like it has chapters on computer history, the development of the internet, and other related topics. I'm not too sure about Tiger's grasp on physics, but it seems like the explanations are given through analogous stories. They'll probably get the gist of it. Give this one a go if that's what you want to try, and find some more. Certainly. The guardian tiger reaches for the book, pulling out its chi form, proceeding to flip through a few pages. Not a terrible book at all. Liao, did you end up locating the book you were searching for? Not yet. I'll keep looking for a bit. I believe I'll keep flipping through this one for now. Good luck. Okay, have fun. Tiger paces over to a table and sits down, pensively reading his newfound textbook. Turning back to the literature section, I pick out a book to read. I promised that I'd wait for Senpai to finish class so we could walk back together, so I might as well do something while I'm waiting. I read my book, occasionally glancing over to see Tiger absorbed in his. As the hours pass, I was about halfway through the novel, but he was almost at the back cover of his book already. There's no way my novel is bigger than that textbook. How does he read so fast? I'm confused though. I thought this was a book. Is it a library? Why did I think it was a bookstore? With a satisfying thump, Tiger closes the book. He then gets up to grab another from the shelf. Some time passes before I finish my book. Just as I do, Senpai finally calls me. Huh, that worked out nicely. Oh, Senpai, we're pretty much done at the bookstore. Yeah, see, bookstore. If it's a bookstore, why are they just sitting there reading all the books? That seems weird. I'll be over in like 5 minutes. Okay, I'll wait for you at the cafeteria. I quickly finish reading the last few pages. It was actually written quite well. I take a moment to ponder my feelings about the book, not even noticing that Tiger is still reading across from me. I guess he ended up finding another book. Tiger, it's time to go. Oh, yes. After being told that we need to leave, he promptly closes the book in his paws. Though he seems a bit dejected about having to stop. You only just started reading that one. Why not buy it if you want to keep reading later? Can we? I asked Tiger to show me what book he was reading. It's not cheap. The price is a bit... If it's that expensive, then we shouldn't buy it. I could see the disappointment behind his words. No, it's fine. Buy it. It'll be a nice gift for him, yes. So just remember, buying this book means no junk food for you this month. I shouldn't be letting you waste money on me. It's not a waste of money. I'm just curious why you want to read up on this stuff. Oh, well, to put it simply, I yearn to keep up with the date to, wait, what? I lost my, to put it simply, I yearn to keep up to date with the kids of today. Okay. Okay, fellow kid. So this book might be helpful to you. I don't think that any kid would have read a book like that, but someone like Tiger, who doesn't know a thing about modern technology, could probably find it useful. Let's buy it. When I have the time, I might be able to flip through it as well. Thanks. It's nothing. I take the book over to the cashier. All right, let's not keep Senpai waiting. We gotta go. Okay. I put the book in my bag and left with Tiger to meet Senpai for dinner. I am so worried about today's quiz. Well, usually a quiz is no big deal, but recently, all my study plans have been severely messed up by some cats. Okay, maybe that's an excuse. It's not like math was my strength to begin with. Even though I managed to review the whole topic, doesn't change the fact I didn't understand all of it. Cramming is never a substitute of studying after all. But I'll never get through the quiz by complaining about it. I keep calm, walk into the class, and gently take my seat. It's kind of weird to be in class at this point without Senpai with me. It's not his class, so obviously he can't get away sitting in on the test. As soon as I get my paper, distracting thoughts are put to the side. I give it a go, head on with all my might, even if I don't end up making sense of most of the questions. And as such, 40 minutes passed in the blink of fury and determination. All that fury and determination I had just a while ago burnt out to a crisp. My mind resorted to absent-mindedly scribbling on the back of the exam paper. Oh, dude. What the hello? Third. I look up to find Leopard staring at my quiz. Third? What third? Wait, does he mean the third answer? I circle C for the multiple choice I'm on. I look up to see Leopard nod slightly. Is that really the answer? Oh god, you're cheating with your guardians, with your spirit person. Just to make sure, I move my pencil to the next question and look at him. First, I circle A and Leopard nods. The hell? He knows the answers? Maybe his math is pretty good? In class, he does always pay attention with that serious look of his, but I thought he was just trying to pick up on the Mandarin. Was he actually learning math? But how? Even if his Mandarin was good enough, you just can't walk into college-level calculus and get an A. I mean, if he already knew math before, this could be easier because math translates across most languages. Who needs ChatGPT when you got guardian spirits? It's better, right? Because ChatGPT, you can't just pull it out in the middle of a test. So he's just like, hey, it's this one. I mean, even if it is just a general elective class, I can't even get through this quiz. Maybe Mr. Leopard is really a genius in disguise. Again, if he knew math before, that translates across most languages. He wouldn't need as much knowledge of Mandarin. It's a bit crazy to do so, but I follow the Leopard's instructions. He's throwing them at me so fast I can barely keep up. But this is math. No one can calculate this fast in their head. Well, he's a god, so. I mean, are these even the answers? I doubt he'd lie about it though, and it's not like I've got any better options. So I let it be, and complete the quiz with Leopard's help. Then I sit there and wait for the end to come. With class over, I turn in my quiz and whisper to Leopard while everyone packs up their stuff. So those answers, how did you know them? I watch. Watch what? He walks, oh no. He walks to a desk nearby, then points to the seat. He was just reading out other people's answers. So does that mean I just copied on my quiz? Okay, you were copying if he was giving you the answers regardless. But if your classmates also didn't know the right answers, then you are so screwed. That's cheating. Well, I was already cheating, exactly, when I got his help on the quiz to begin with. It doesn't matter where he got the answers from. All I wanted to know was how he got the answers. I didn't want to cheat. Why didn't Guardian Tiger stop him? I see Tiger sitting in the back row of the classroom, seemingly delighted by the book he's reading. Oh, he was distracted. Yes, this is my fault. I started to pack my stuff and get ready to leave. There's nothing I can do anyway, and at least I completed the first half by myself. Hopefully they don't catch me for cheating, otherwise I'll be screwed. Alright, I'll just have to study hard from now on. I won't let this happen again, but how should I explain it to Leopard? I wonder if he knows what an exam is. Oh my god. Well, thank you for your help. Nods. But the way you did that wasn't good. It's called cheating, you know? Eh? I mean, you shouldn't copy other people's answers. That's against the rules. And not fair to others, so don't do that. It's like, he was okay with him knowing the answers himself and telling him, but not getting them from someone else. What's the difference, really? Not fair. Well, see, it's unfair because I'm the only one who can see other people's answers. Understand now? Yes. So don't do that again. Sorry, I didn't realize those were other people's answers and I just followed you. So next time, please don't tell me other people's answers. Oh no! Yes, sad face now. But thank you anyway. I understood that he just wanted to help, but even with the best intentions, he made a mistake. You made a mistake! Even if I pass this quiz, that's all I get out of it. I won't pass the final exam without actual study anyway. I mean, what if he helped me during the final as well? I'm really worried about this elective knocking down my GPA. So if I can just cheat with Leopard's help. No, I can't think about cheating my way through this. I absolutely can't do that. I don't know, does it matter? Unless you're going into something related to math. I hesitate over it for a while, but with my stuff packed up, I leave the classroom. That night, we were at club practice. While our club leader gives a speech, I noticed Jihao coming over to me. Hey Liao, so remember how you asked me if I knew any Rukai gods that look like clouded leopards? Yeah, how did it go? You got something? I looked towards the god in question. He's listening carefully with a stern expression. Yeah, my mom had some ideas. So while there aren't any clouded leopard gods, the Rukai do actually have a legend about a clouded leopard. A legend about a clouded leopard? What kind of legend? Well, a long time ago, my ancestors were traveling through Wutai. Just as they were about to leave, a clouded leopard in the tribe refused to go any further. It made them stop and look. That clouded leopard led them to a treasured place, perfect for them to live and prosper. That's where they settled and formed the current Wutai tribe we have today. It's quite the tale. But you can never know if that's what really happened. I'd say the way our ancestors migrated back then was a little bit strange, but tales are tales. Maybe the clouded leopard you were thinking of is the one from that legend after all. Do you think he became a god after that? There's no way to be sure. Our tribe doesn't worship clouded leopards, but they do pay respects to them, maybe they meant? Maybe there's a clouded leopard god out there after all. By the way, what made you so interested in all this? I was probably just wrong about it to begin with. Well, I heard something about clouded leopards being respected by the Rukai. Then I wondered if any of them were gods. They're important creatures after all, right? Of course, as I said, the clouded leopards are respected by the Rukai. We would never harm them. But there's no reason to say they're all gods. Well, maybe the one who led the tribe to the Wutai might be, but not the entire species. Okay, so that particular clouded leopard from that tale might really be a god, huh? Who knows? Mom didn't really mention it. And I don't think an animal can just become a god anyway. In our culture, all the gods existed since before the universe was created. Now that I think about it, the clouded leopard never told me he was a god. Maybe there's just a different name for it. Regardless, there's definitely a basis for that clouded leopard to have come from the Rukai tribe. Maybe he might even be the one from Jihao's legend. Right, I got another question. Have you ever heard about something? Oh yeah, I let out a noise. Leopard had suddenly spoke out aloud next to me. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Yeah, kinda. Anyway, you ever heard about a god with the name of... I can't pronounce that name. Welcome back, people who were in ads. What happened? He finally got some information from his friend who came from Wutai, and even though he doesn't know of a god that's a clouded leopard, there was a story with a clouded leopard, so they think it might be connected. Okay, I'd have to ask. It'd be great if you could. Thank you for all your help. It's no problem, really. Piece of cake. Now that that's over, I pretended to tell Jihao that I need to use the bathroom so I can get a chance to talk to Leopard alone. So a leopard, Jihao said he didn't know about any clouded leopard gods in the Rukai. You know anything about that? I've been putting this off for a while, but I decided just to ask him straight out. He probably knew I was suspicious of him anyway. Best to just ask. I am no god, I am spirit. Spirit. I am spirit, not god. So if you're not a god, Jihao was right then? Yes. Okay. So are you the leopard who led the Rukai to Wutai? Yes, no. Yes and no. What does that mean? Not only Wutai. I can't pronounce those either, but okay. Are those all the tribes that you've helped? Yes. Okay. I led the path. Those people live better. So he's been leading the path for the Rukai people to find better places to live for a long time now, huh? Guess he's done a lot for the Rukai people. I understand now. I'm so sorry for suspecting you. It's fine. Sorry about that. So I guess Mr. Leopard is a good god, no, good spirit? He may not say much, and he's always got that distant look on his face. But from now on, he'll get a different face from me, one of respect. And that god who sent him here. Hopefully this all turns out good in the end. Afterward, I go back to my seat, wave to Senpai, and focus on our club leader's choreography tutorials for the rest of the meeting. I was sitting at my desk just as my mobile started to ring. It's a call from back home. Honestly, I don't want to pick it up, but it's been ages since I talked to anyone from my family. After a moment of hesitation, I pick up the phone. Hello? Liao, my boy, your dad's been missing you. How have you been? Yeah, Dad, I've been fine. Well, I can't really say having to suddenly deal with these 3 cats is fine, but should I talk about that to Dad? Probably not. I really want to find out if my family does have a history of having the ability to see guardian tigers and other spirits. But if Dad finds out I can do that, wouldn't he just force me to go back home? My older brother handles all the temple work these days. He takes it super seriously. It would be stupid to put myself in competition to him anyway. Something wrong, Liao? You seem quiet. Yeah, it's okay. It's just... Should I ask Dad about my powers? I might as well ask. I'll ask. Dad, was our family ever able to see the guardian tigers? I hesitate a little bit, but I figured that asking him directly is the best option. See the guardian tigers? I mean, can we see guardian tigers doing divination? Has anyone in our family been able to see them before? Seeing guardian tigers during divination, what are you talking about? Divination is divination. How could someone see the guardian tigers? Oh, so the answer is no? It's a no. Why are you so interested in this all of a sudden? Have people been telling you things? Oh no, I'm just curious. I mean, we've been a Jitong family for a long time. Maybe there's something more to the guardian tigers. Oh, well, you did remind me of something though. When I was a boy, my grandfather, well, your great-grandfather, always said that he was watched upon by guardian tigers. If it were true, he must have lived well, honest and kind. I don't believe it anyway. Well, that isn't to say I don't believe in guardian tigers, though. I mean, surely the guardian tigers are busy. I highly doubt they would spend their time watching on us mortals. Oh, Father, if you only knew. Your great-grandfather used to use stories like that to keep kids in line anyway. Modern people aren't as dogmatic as he was. But don't you tell that to anyone else, otherwise people might start thinking about us as a bunch of swindlers. We may be Jitong of the Guardian Tigers, but that doesn't mean we can actually talk with them. Of course, Father. Anyway, don't blab about this to people, understood? I got it. That's a good boy. And how's school? You keeping up your grades? I mean, I cheated on a quiz just a few days ago, but I don't think I should tell Dad that. It's been going all right. Life has been pretty good here, and dance club has been going well. Glad to hear it. Just don't spend all your life in the club. Focus on study, okay? Okay. So when will you be down home next? I'm not sure when I would have some time. It's almost Qingming. What is this? You have a break then, right? You should come back if you do. Oh, hey, there's info here. Also known as, the tomb sweeping day. Okay, I know what that is. I only noticed recently when they mentioned some of the other tribes that little thing came up. I hadn't noticed it before. Okay, I'll see if I can. All right, remember to come home sometime and make sure to get enough sleep. Yeah, I'll make sure to sleep early tonight. That's good. Bye for now, son. Bye, Dad. I let out a sigh into the otherwise silent room. Are you all right, Liao? Did something happen to worry you? That's that no one in my family has been able to see guardian tigers. Tiger nods, seemingly unsurprised by this. It has been too long since the last one. Hence why I said your ability is precious. But can I really see you? This could all just be my... If they don't exist, why can't I see them in front of me? Just as soon as I start to get used to having them around, Dad's got me doubting myself all over again. Of course you can. Who else would you be talking to right now? There's nothing to be worried about. Seeing is believing. I cannot blame your dad or your grandfather. They cannot see us. Liao, do you really believe I am just some illusion of yours? Well, a little bit. Honestly, I am worried about it. Still, I didn't expect him to address it outright. It is pointless to worry. Proving that we are not illusions is simple. How so? I simply have to do something you cannot. For example, taking a book from your shelf and reading you a page. Surely you could not remember it exactly. Still, I've read all of these already. There's a chance I could have just remembered the passage. Isn't there a better way you can prove your existence? Yeah, you know, I'm a bit surprised that the dad who runs the temple is, not completely a non-believer, but I don't know how to explain it. Excellent point. There are several more options. How about you just open a website you've never seen before? You can close your eyes and I can read it to you. Simple. I am certain that will work. If that does not convince you, I can do much more. He's right, Liao. What's there for you to worry about? Senpai. Yeah, also, everyone can see Senpai, and Senpai can see them too, so... Yes, I hear you crying. Okay, thank you. Well, I didn't catch on to everything you said on the phone, but it sounded serious. You okay, Liao? Did you catch a cold? Don't tell me it's so bad you're seeing things. No, I don't have a cold. People don't just start seeing things from colds. So you hit your head? Liao might have brain damage. You're so stupid. You're the one who hit their head. Come on, Senpai, stop messing with me. Liao, I don't understand why you're worrying so much. You can see us, that's the truth. Even if Li Kulao and the old man were your illusions, I'm a real person that everyone can see, and I'm standing right here. Exactly. Senpai, you're human to everyone else, not a leopard cat. Oh, come on, are you really this dense? Do you actually believe Yan Shuqi would just move in with you like this? You think he'd tell you stories about rejuvenating a temple in Miaoli? I'd be impressed if you made this all up. Well, you're right. Honestly, I don't care if your family heritage is the only reason you can see me. All that matters is that you can see me now, and that's that. Got it. It's alright, Liao. Just as I said, you're thinking too much about it. Are you feeling better now? I can't just change how I feel about it that quickly, but I do feel a little better. I should probably stop stressing myself out over it. Still, it's unreal to think that I can just see gods now. Liao, I made you to see. Okay. I know it's real. Okay. I didn't expect Leopard to be worried about me as well. Thanks, I'm alright. It was just a thought, nothing more. It's pretty obvious you were stressing over this. I was worried Liao might end up in an asylum. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure you mean psychologist, and even then, no way. Okay. Okay. Come on, you don't need to treat me like an idiot. Liao is not an idiot. Huh, thanks. Right, Liao isn't an idiot. Why do I feel like you're the one making me out to be an idiot, senpai? Must be those illusions of yours. I pretend to be angry, pouting as I look away from them. However, regardless of their teasing, I know they care about me. Just knowing that kind of makes me feel warm inside. Very cute. All right. I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. Let me make sure it's saved. Looks like it's the same. Yeah, basically. All right, everybody, look. We did over 2 hours of sexy cat boys. I'm tired of talking. At least so far, we haven't gotten any not safe for work stuff. That's good, that's good. Like I said at the beginning of stream, I'm super busy for the rest of May, really. If I can stream more, I will. So it's like either I might stream a few more times or I might not stream till June. We'll see, we'll find out. But I'll finish the game on stream, so don't worry. When I checked, it seemed like the average was about 5 hours, maybe longer. So yes, hello. So, basically it'd probably be 1 or 2 more streams. Bahade mommy. My cat is also like, you've been ignoring me too long. How dare you? So I have to go give her attention. Yes, I hear you. Okay. All right. Have a good night, everybody. If I'm able to stream again this weekend, I'll see you then. And if not, I will see you in a few weeks, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Take care, everybody. Guiden saying bye-bye.